Take two. Let's see if we let the right one in this time. Yeah, there it goes. Hey.
Hello.
We
There
did it.
Is.
We are live.
I definitely didn't fuck up and broadcast on a different channel.
No, you did not.
That would have been an amateur move.
That's
No,
right.
Yeah.
he did.
Not bad at all.
We would have fired Connor for that.
Yeah,
What a
You know.
I can't
Fired
believe
him
what kind of silly fuck would do something like that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Give me the 45.
Anyway, welcome to Gateway.
Hooray!
How's that?
Episode
My
3.
microphone sounds okay.
Another 2 weeks have passed.
Another
You're
2 weeks. How
Your mic
is
sounds
done?
okay. It does sound okay.
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 Yeah, you sound good.
No one else can tell me otherwise. Yeah.
You sound delightful.
I haven't forgiven you. We had a date last night and you didn't even answer.
Was it? No,
Nah.
we didn't on the calendar.
No, it's just sad. I just wanted to have a nice date night with
I
you.
know, I'm sorry. We'll have a date soon. I promise, my wife. I promise.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw,
Don't worry, I love you. You're still in my heart.
ain't that sweet?
Well, while you're playing your date, Caitlin, where can they find you? What are you up to?
You can find me at twitch.tv/boobsmcbalrog with zeros instead of O's. During the week lately, it's just been Stardew Valley for the lulz. Also, Evil Land 2. Wow, that was... I mushmouthed so much of that. Evil Land 2. Been doing a lot of that.
Evil Within 2 is so good.
Evil Within 2. Evo Land 2. And on Fridays at twitch.tv/nerdon, I've been streaming Stardew Valley with Nick on our co-op farm. But I think Resident Evil is going to be returning very soon.
Oh dear.
Resident Evil Land 2.
Resident
Evil
Evil
Land.
Land 3 or
You said
5
you
or
were
maybe
gonna do
8.
certain
All
horror
right, I
games.
gotta
Keep
say
doing more.
face here. Did you say Evil Within or Evo Land?
I said Evo Land, but I realized how badly I mushmouthed when I said that. So I was like, this is a very different game.
That said, I agree. Evil Within 2, very good.
Yeah.
I still gotta finish Evil Within 1.
Oh,
It's
This is
God.
back in
You-
LA.
It is my favorite
I will say
horror
this.
game series.
You really don't have to. 2 is
But
significantly better.
I feel like I'm really close to finishing it. I got past the bullshit werewolf fight and everything.
Okay, then you're close.
So
Yeah.
when you come home, we'll have date nights where you play it and I hide under a blanket.
I mean, we could do that for so many games. There's so many games. I want to play Visage. I want to play. God, there's so much stuff I want to play.
Oh no. Okay. Well, we can
And-
address
and-
that later on.
And the next,
We
and
can-
the new Bendy and the Ink Machine game is coming out soon.
And while you're playing your date, Sarah, where can they find you and what are you up to as well?
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E, Willia. Nothing specifically new to talk about. I was a very, very busy girl last week, and I'll be a very busy girl this week. It's just like, oh god, get me through this
I know
month.
that feeling.
But yeah, basically.
Excellent. Rabbit, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Oh man, other than being a professional cat wrangler, you can find me on twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit. I play horror games, retro games, and RPGs. Been playing Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers, Trails of Cold Steel 4. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. I just go ahead and play Kirby. And what's the last horror game I played? That was World of Horror. That was really sick. That was really good. Oh yeah, me and a friend found Toilet Ghost. It's this thing with like his backwards head, like it's completely 180. Dead eye, so cool. Yeah. Other than that, I'm doing pretty well, man. Big month coming up. Needed to go ahead and do some shit to go so I can build my my next machine, and then it's tax season, so I'm like, the fuck. So, gonna follow that. And
You can do that.
last thing. Oh yeah, Neo 2. Neo 2 is also really hard, and there's a monkey that keeps punching me. I hate him.
He's training for Godzilla.
Oh.
Monkey.
It's just training.
Hi everyone, welcome to Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh
Oh
my.
no.
Oh no.
King Kong's dressed up like
I-
Bret Hart.
Now, if you see here, we got the King of Monsters rampaging through Tokyo.
Oh. Oh.
And by this wave of destruction, you can pretty much feel like he's one of the best ones in the league now. But up and coming, we got King Kong.
Excellent. What about you, Lanny? Where can they find you?
Well, you can find me pretty much everywhere on the internet at Lanny Pator, Lanipator. Except on Instagram where it's Lan1gram, because Lanny Pator was taken by a sniper, I guess. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of stuff.
A trained government official who will shoot
Yes.
you with a bullet.
Yes, a government agent took
Yes.
down the Instagram account. Either that or I did it and I completely forgot the password and what account I used to log into it with.
That's a way less cool story, though.
Both are
Yeah.
equally likely.
Each one is poignant
Yes.
with intrigue.
And if you enjoy listening to RPG shenanigans, feel free to drop in on Mondays over on my Twitch channel where we Connor, Caitlin, you guys are joined by Taka and my buddy Shadow Dancer Bob. We play on Roll With Me on Mondays. Quick special announcement to those that already do. We're going to be starting an hour earlier for the next 6 weeks, as Caitlin and I both have like a class pretty much directly after it would usually end. So taking that extra hour to survive and have sanity will be nice.
Acting class. Yay.
Yeah.
Woo! That
But yeah,
sounds like a lot of fun.
I play a
is.
bunch of random stuff, whatever I feel like playing. Right now, I kind of jumped into a Civ game, so for the next few streams, at the very least, I'll probably be conquering the world.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. That's me.
Yes,
What about you, Connor?
Egg salad. They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesday has been pretty much our tabletop wargaming night. We've been playing a lot of Kill Team recently, but we are finally moving on to a full-on Warhammer 40k 9th edition 500-point army. I'm going to assume it's going to be my Emperor's Children versus my buddy Luke's Death Guard, and that's going to be very interesting.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Hot chaos on chaos action.
it's true, unless I decide to switch it up, which I might. I have no idea yet.
You a fan of the Total War Warhammer series? You excited for the third one that they just announced?
I did. I was a little shocked that they announced it because I was like, oh boy, I just installed Total War 2. I'm going to figure out what all this stuff is about. And I got into it, and I really enjoyed playing it. And then they announced the third one, and I'm like, oh. Guess I just spent like $80.
Now I gotta
It's like-
re-buy all the DLC.
I made a-
spent $80 for nothing.
I've been thinking about getting a drive just so I can put Total War
Yeah.
on it because of all the fucking memory it uses.
That's happening on Tuesday. Friday is Friday Funhouse, where you play a bunch of fun games with my friends. Played a lot of VR games last night. Played some Beat Saber. Played some Friday Night Funkin', fun little cute indie game that reminds me a lot of Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
played that. It's
played a
fun.
Like a new thing or something, right?
yeah. I played a little bit of I Expect You to Die, fun
Oh,
puzzle
that
game
one's
for
fun.
VR. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. They are actually, speaking of game announcements, they just announced I Expect You to Die 2.
Oh.
Like, yeah, just like a couple
2
days
times?
ago. I was shocked. I was like, whoa, this has happened twice in 1 week now. That's a little worrying. Guess I'll go ahead and reinstall Legacy of Kain.
Great, I love it. It's like an escape room game, except like you're always like a super
Ah,
spy
yeah.
in like a your arch enemy's trap.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's a whole lot of fun. And speaking of Legacy of Kain, its spiritual successor, Dead House Sonata, is what I'm helping to plug. Dead House Sonata, 6-player action RPG where you play as the dead to fight the living.
Oh, damn.
I'm helping promote that. I'm very, very excited. Sorry, I had to think about
Find
some
the
things
link?
that I should and shouldn't say. So
Oh.
I've opted not to say them.
Okay.
But
Okay.
things are happening.
Now
If
he
you click
has
that
a
link,
secret.
you can find out anything you could possibly want to know about Dead House Sonata that's currently on the market right now. They just revealed. They just had a little teaser reveal trailer of the Ghoul class. That looks
Ooh.
awesome. Like,
Yeah, no, I like ghouls, man. So
yeah. Be sure to
Are
check
we
that
like-
out.
are we like,
Some of that money.
those.
Oh, definitely a lot of Lovecraft inspiration as well.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Be sure to check that out. That link right there. Some of that money gets thrown back to me as well. Also, be sure to check out my DM's Guild page. I currently have 3 subclasses out for D&D 5th edition, and a 4th one is coming sometime later this month. The Passion Domain Cleric. And it focuses on buffs, debuffs, and expanding the uses of the Ceremony spell. Very flavorful subclass. It's going to be a lot of fun when it comes out. Oh, that's it for me. However, I would like to take some time to thank our sponsor for this episode of Gateway, Die Hard Dice. Die Hard Dice. If you are a huge fan of excellent polymer or metal, non-toxic materials made into dice, then you will love Die Hard Dice. They've got all sorts of different shapes, sizes, styles, colors. All of them have an excellent heft to them. They're not too heavy. They're not too light. They feel very good to roll. They also have a range of accessories as well. Dice trays, collapsible magnetic dice trays, as well as carrying cases that are sleek and compact to fit your favorite sets of dice. And you can find all that at dieharddice.com. And if you use the coupon code EXPECTFEB for the month of February, you can get 10% off your order price when you shop on dieharddice.com. And some of that money gets thrown back to us so we can pay Austin.
Hey.
Oh my god, I just realized expect Feb as in the Unexpectables and like you're expecting the month. I was
Yeah.
like, what is happening in February that they need to expect? And it's
It's
just-
us.
If
I
I
feel
recall
dumb
correctly,
now.
their sign off is expect the unexpectables.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that does make a good old sense, doesn't it?
Everybody, check it out. It's the unexpected.
Oh,
Unexpectaphobe. Yeah.
Panic, panic,
So-
panic, and panic.
Hello. All right.
You just have a Metalocalypse campaign at that point.
Bro, I would fucking love that, honestly.
Just all bards from different schools just doing metal shit.
Oh my
I need
God.
a roll to make a sandwich.
Anyway, thank you so much, Die Hard Dice, for
We're all
sponsoring the
so
show.
peanut butter.
I want the buff, except like the buffer, the person who does the buff spells, who's just like the backstage roadie who does all the lighting and shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh man.
exactly. All right, I got some bits and subs I need to read off here before we get started with this episode.
Do it,
Of
do it.
Gateway.
okay.
Zach O'Duo, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to I Ate Your Goat for Breakfast. How dare you?
Oh my god.
He
Why?
just had a birthday.
Oh.
Iron Horse Ray, thank you for the Prime subscription. Chaos War Priest, thank you for the 2 months of subbing. I have returned for another month, and I dedicate this sub to Alvin, the good Southern boy.
Yay!
Aw.
Vaughn, thank you for the 10 months of Prime subbage. Love the shows and will continue to subscribe. Short and simple. Well, thank you so much, Vaughn. Hope I'm saying that right. Vanovan. Maybe. Crazy Tail 30, thank you for the 10 months. I've been here for 10 months in a row, and I've still got some shred of sanity left. Excellent. Let's see if we can't
Wow.
lose that tonight.
Man, check
Uh,
that out.
No.
Big Art 61991. Thank you for the 10 months of Prime subbage. Aw, snap. Aw, yeah. Tobiax54, thank you for the 9 months of subbing in a row. Man of Many Faces, thank you for the 2 months of subbing in a row. HMDS, thank you for the 7 months. Test Lab Monkey, thank you for the 6 months. Well, shucks, this should be interesting. It should be. And thank you for stopping punching Rabbit in the face.
Oh,
What? Why?
don't punch Rabbit.
Nice
know-
rabbit. He's our ray of
stop-
sunshine.
No, it's from Test Lab Monkey, and he stopped punching you in the face before the show started.
Oh.
Oh. So
Does your
That's
face hurt?
good.
Like in the Neo game.
like in the Neo game, I want to forget all about that monkey.
And we will here soon, don't worry. Achilles Nipple, thank you for the... Oh, wait, no, that's from a
Oh.
day ago. Never mind. I'm not
Yep.
going to read that.
Oh.
Spectre Fall, thank you for the 100 bits. Wait, no. I'll read that one later. That's at the very top of the list. Let me just scroll down here. Daver Boy, thank you for the raid with the party at 1. Bag of Holding, thank you for the 100 bits. Saturday nights, all right for vaulting. Saturday nights, all right. Thank you so much. Ren Nightwing, thank you for the 12 bits. Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 100 bits. I had a long week due to the vaccine side effects, and it was rough. Thanks to the many gods for Gateway and its newest episode, Go Apex.
Yeah.
Pyrotic Napalm, thank you for the 500 bits. Wait, it's been 2 weeks? Sweet. Another good session of Fallout. And I know this won't be disappointing, like Frontier.
Oh.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that.
We don't talk about Fallout Frontier.
Okay, so flipping over 9 pages. What's the next one, Connor?
Zinlita, thank you for the 300 bits. Did this game turn into a polycule? Because I'm for it. I don't know what that means.
What's a polycule?
Good. Good.
Meta Berry, thank you for the party of 6 raid. Chris Cerosaurus, thank you for the 380 bits. Just lost my job, so last bits for a while. Thanks for helping keep the old thinker settled. Keep up the great work. Well, sorry to hear that, Chris Cerosaurus. Hope you get that situation remedied soon, if you're in a position to.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for the 380 bits. Be sure to take care of yourself. Chaos War Priest, thank you for the 500 bits. And these are for him too. Dan Desto, thank you for the 200 bits. Loving this new campaign. Gonna need an Apex emote on the double.
Make it happen.
Ed765 Super, thank you for the 40 bits. I wish I could place bets. That is illegal.
You can't make a betting pool. You need to go to, like, the mayor of casinos or something.
The mayor of casinos.
I don't know who you go to about this.
I mean, technically, that's Mr. House. So
Huh.
Now that I think about it, yeah, I think
he
you're
is
right.
I am Mr. House. I am Edwin House, the mayor of casinos.
I am Housington.
Dread Hunter
House or
335.
That dude always
for
looks
the
like Walt Disney to me.
I think that might have been an analog, if I'm being perfectly honest. Dread Hunter 335, thank you for the 300 bits. I'm waiting for Cynthia to get her hands on a Gauss rifle. Apex being able to dual wield Deathclaw gauntlets and use the X01 power armor. We'll have to see what happens. McCleary, thank you for gifting 2 subs to the community. Masa Ryu, thank you for the 100 bits. Woo, so excited. Spectrefall 99, thank you for the 1,000 bits. So Cynthia has a pistol, an assault rifle, a hunter's rifle, a shotgun, and 20 knives. Can we get some grenades, a battle axe, a spear, a submachine gun, a rocket launcher, and a hammer? Oh, and maybe a chainsaw. Hey, can we get the nurse a chainsaw? And yes, I know I did this bit before on Lanny's channel. I'm just doing it again for people that weren't there. Well, thank you for the 1,000 bits,
Hell yeah.
as well as this bit.
In this robot.
I want to carry all of those weapons
Get the Fedbot a chainsaw.
now.
It's just like Cynthia would look appropriate. It's just like, can you walk with all that? And she's just like got like piles of shit on her.
just
Just
turns,
falls over.
smiles slightly. Why, of course, darling.
Better than those that stand against me.
Exactly.
just full on, just.
We just run out of for a gun in a firefight. Cynthia just calmly hands us another gun, and we just keep shooting.
The Ink Den, thank you for the 100 bits. I have to go eat, so catch y'all later. We'll have a good food. Masaru, thank you for the 100 bits. I was thinking of starting a Fallout playthrough as Apex, so I'm looking forward to finding out more. Ooh, interesting. Nene 2021, thank you for the 100 bits. So glad I could catch this live. Hope y'all have an amazing time. Solo Snake Slayer, thank you for the 100 bits. That's weird. When I got the notification, it said Prince Division. Huh. That is weird.
Uh-oh.
How old?
Foxley Foe, thank you for the 5 bits. Iron Horse Ray, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to a member of our community. Big 5. Nom Nom Goblin, thank you for the 205 bits. I need this tonight. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks. My dad is in the hospital, not COVID, but still bad. Hopefully the session doesn't steer into the minefield of other recent Fallout projects. Haha, this is fine. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Nom Nom Goblin. I know sort of what you're going through at the moment. Just stay strong, and I hope your dad gets okay soon.
We wish your dad a speedy
Yes,
recovery.
please.
Definitely. Dr. Jen 247, thank you for the 100 bits. Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Die Hard Dice, we can't stop you from TP King, but if you do it in style. Indeed. Travis A. Carey, thank you for the 100 bits. So that game you're promoting, DM, does it have a sandwich brand? Because then it would be the Dead House Ciabatta. Okay. That was a bit of a... That was a little bit of a reach.
Ooh, my arm reach, bro.
Did you sprain something trying to reach that one? Thank you for the 100 bits, though. The Dragon Lord 22, thank you for the 222 bits. Mick Dave, thank you for the 10 subs gifted to the community. Holy cow, thank you so much, dude.
Whoa.
Damn.
Thank you.
Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. I just spent 6 hours having Missouri weather try to kill me. So now I sit down and relax, watch people try to survive a marginally worse version of Missouri. This should be amusing. Yeah, we got like half an inch of snow today, actually. I'm looking outside. It is very cold at the moment.
A half an inch? Dude, I went to bed last night. It was green outside, right? I woke up and like I'm in Winters from Earthbound. Like there's like 4 inches of fucking snow outside. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, but like the day before we got like 8 inches of rain or something.
When you started out that story with a half an inch, dude, I went to bed last night. I expected that going very differently.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I did too.
Oh, we gotta keep it PG-13 for the kids.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Sarah. I was totally within PG-13 rights. What are you talking about?
Kid is watching this at 10 at night.
PG-13 10.501.
3 times now. So.
Blackfoot Sarah, thank you for the lead bits. We have refrigerated drinks now. Let's do this. Indeed.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Woo-hoo. It's true. Spectrefall 99, thank you for the 100 bits. By the way, I just wanted you to know I subbed for 5 months earlier this week while you were offline.
Whoa.
Excellent.
Oh.
And thank you for the additional 100 bits just to tell us that. Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Nia and the Mantid, thank you for the 100 bits. Have my new job bits. You guys make my weekend so much brighter. May your rolls be in your favor. Yes. Yes. Have your rolls be in your favor for whatever I might be plotting.
If God has mercy.
Polka King, thank you for the 1,000 bits. No message, just bits. Thank you so much, dude. Masaru, thank you for the 100 bits. Remember, Apex, you feel great. You can win. You can do this.
Apex can do anything. Except die.
Okay.
What does he know? Like kids do? But do they know like? But does Apex know why kids love cinnamon toast crunch?
That's easy. It is because the death claws are attracted to them.
No, idiot.
Nuclear Chris, thank you for the 200 bits. I'm scared to see what Apex is like on Psycho.
Oh.
Oh God, no!
That will be an interesting turn to see what happens when I introduce chems to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Maverick the Warlock, thank you for the 100 bits. I get to listen to the stream while making curry. Awesome. Ooh.
Yummy.
Yum, yum, curry. I gotta scroll back down. Death by Chair, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Ah, hell yeah, some more Gateway. Forgot... Oh, wait. Oh, it just moved up. Fallout. More Gateway Fallout to help me forget that modded stain on New Vegas. Ave true to Connor, indeed. Let us forget this happened. Let us not go to the frontier. It is a silly place.
Thumb 9 more pages. Skip over.
A Grimim 17. Thank you for the 4 bits. If Dead House Nada was a Dunkin' Donuts beverage, it'd be Dead House Coolada.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you for the 4 bits.
That's 2 spray
Big
guards.
Piece Pipe. Thank you for the 100 bits. How long until Alvin builds Cynthia a shoulder plasma cannon? Good
Oh,
God.
yeah, how long, Alvin?
Predator
Might be a bit complicated for what you have at the moment.
This might work, or it might blow us all to hell. I don't know. Give it a
Yeah.
try.
The gun, grabby heads.
Mick Dave, thank you for the additional 10 subs gifted to the community. 321 again, Mo, thank you for the 200 bits. If Dead House was instead about cooking, it would be Dead House Enchilada.
Oh my god.
No more stick!
Masaru, thank you for the 100 bits. If that game had cooking and eggs, would it be Dead House Frittata?
Oh.
Finally, from Masaru with the additional 100 bits, Cynthia needs a Gatling laser.
Yes, Cynthia needs a
Oh God.
Gatling
Okay,
laser.
we're getting some more in here. Hang on, I'm gonna do these last 3. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. This campaign is surprisingly addictive. You could say it's a gateway campaign. Ha!
Hey.
Ashandarai, thank you for the 3,000 bits. Since we're talking about jobs, take my new promotion bits. Also, Cynthia's the cutest.
Thank you, darling.
All right, I'm cutting it off there. I'm not reading any more bits. We need to get going.
Okay.
Sorry for the people who donated. Sorry for the people who donated.
We'll get you on the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, get you on the next one.
All right. So,
I got super quiet really fast.
Yeah, I was like, did everything go away? Did I have a tech
Yeah.
issue? What
yep.
happened?
Nope. I just stopped one of the background tracks. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh god.
Let me just go ahead and
It's fun before we need to roll.
get things settled up here. All right. So, as you're getting ready to settle down for the night, Louise, you're fiddling with your Pip-Boy, and you hear through the radio static a voice comes on once again. And it says,
Do I need to turn it up or anything, or is it just hello?
yeah, you can turn it up a little bit if you like.
It's like turn it up more.
You're listening to Gateway Radio. I'm your host, Toby Blunt, and I call it like I see it. Today in the news, we don't have any updates for you on those escaped slaves from the arena. They are still considered dangerous, so please, stay safe, dear listeners. I've got some reports from a reliable source, however, that Slick, the owner of the arena, has hired some help getting back the escaped slaves. I'd also like to take this opportunity to plug our good friends over at the Lake House Diner. I heard their Mirelurk omelets are absolutely stellar, and, get this folks, they have a working refrigerator. If you want to sample the unique taste of an ice-cold Nuka-Cola, then head on over to the Lakeside Diner.
Word travels fast.
I'm not quite used to being this popular, but I guess you gotta roll with it.
Yeah, it does. I don't like the fact that Slick hired people. Man, we need to make ourselves scarce.
Well, we're getting pretty scarce as we can. Just keep on moving.
They must not know much about us. The radio gave no description. The lake house people did not know us.
Next, we got some music for you, folks. Here's an old country classic. It's Jimmy Rogers, and he's waiting for a train.
Anything around us that looks like it could be used as shelter for the evening. Like just dead cars or a bridge overpass, something like that.
Yeah, like an overhang, something.
You mentioned two buildings that were kind of destroyed, right?
They're the blasted out houses. They don't really have roofs per se. They don't look like they would make for good shelter. Go ahead and make me a wits roll. Apex.
Courtney. Let me go here. My wits is 1, and here we go. 7.
7? Okay.
Ooh.
Moderate success.
Moderate success indeed. As you look around, you do notice there are more sort of blasted out cars in the street. The cushions inside of the car, like the interior, that looks mostly intact. The inside doesn't look too terribly damaged. You could probably sleep safely in one of those, and it'd be relatively inconspicuous as well.
Apex points.
What'd you find over
there? That could be shelter. Inconspicuous. Well hidden.
Not bad. As long as we can get in.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Apex makes his way over there, just to kind of like survey the space, see if anything else is taken up shelter by it.
Yeah, you actually, as you walk up, It looks to be a relatively nice old farmhouse, just sitting there by itself. Or what would have once been a nice farmhouse. It is now thoroughly destroyed, but the cars in its driveway do look like they are mostly intact. There's the wheels have long since gone flat, and there's nothing powering this vehicle anymore. But they are safe spaces, and they do appear to be unlocked as well.
All right.
Unlocked, unused, uninhabited.
You know what? That'd be good. Also, I might be able to go ahead and in the morning go ahead and see if I can't find some extra bits and bobs out of this thing. Always
Convenient and functional. I'm down.
Absolutely.
You saying you think you could get one of them to run?
Well, I've very rarely seen a couple of them run. I mean, like this one, the tires are all flat, and I don't.
I think he's saying
I
he's
have
capable, but he's not a miracle worker.
I have very rarely
Hey.
seen with an internal engine, just like an intact one. And
What
nine
I
times out of
wouldn't
10,
give.
they're on the verge of wanting to burst. I heard stories about that outside Riverside.
Alvin, you would actually know that Bossman was working on restoring an old Corvega at Riverside.
Now that I think about it, though, Bossman was fixing up an old Corvette over in Riverside, though.
Was
So
he
it-
really now?
Oh, he loves old cars. He loves old cars. Took him months to go ahead and find all the parts. I actually found the back fins for it. He was super proud of me for that one.
So you're saying there's a working car in Riverside?
He was working on it. Knowing him, it's probably running now, but I'd have to check and take a look I'd have to take a look with him before I go ahead and say whether or not. But I'd err on the side of, yeah, Boss Man's real smart. He can probably get that thing running. He's probably spinning donuts around outside Riverside.
Well, I think I know a little side stop we should make.
Oh, I'd love to go back to Riverside. If only so Boss Man knows him all right.
I'm sure
Hey-
that'll be
He would
apparent.
let us have that car, would he?
Oh, absolutely not. He said anybody touches his car, they'd be the end. But it all depends. He's might understand about people's plights and whatnot. So who knows? Honestly, who knows?
We do have quite the plight with that radio man telling about our story. Eventually, we'll be on the run for real.
Having a nice car wouldn't hurt then too.
Well,
And I
failing
wouldn't
at
mind
that.
driving again.
Or
Failing
if,
at that, we could probably grease his palms a bit.
or if fortune favors, we might be able to find one that's lightly beat up. I might be able to go ahead and get rolling, but we'd have to go ahead and find one like in like some kind of collector's son underground maybe or whatnot. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the ones outside and whatnot, they all blown to snuff. And like I said, their engines are either dead or on the verge of going nuclear.
Sounds about right. Well, it is
Well-
late. Should we get you all someplace to sleep?
Oh, absolutely. I call the back seat. Back seat,
Hey.
left side.
Apex has actually wandered off and is just kind of surveying the land around the farmhouse.
Okay.
Well, Apex ain't here to say it. Shotgun!
Cynthia immediately pulls out the shotgun and eyes go red and she starts scanning the horizon without saying anything.
Louise just sort of looks at her and then sort of just points to the front passenger seat.
Okay.
Her eyes slowly shift back to blue. You enjoy
Louis-
that, dear.
Thank you. I think I will. She just gives Cynthia a pat. She's like, I like you.
Her eyes
Oh,
go powdery pink at it.
Check to see if there's anything fancy in the glove compartment while you're in the shotgun there.
Why not? I will do that.
Okay.
Just take a
Uh,
peek. That's what is that? A wits roll?
Yeah, roll wits.
don't think I want to use my scavenger just yet today. It's a little too soon for it, honestly. Plus, oh dear, what's my wits? This is +2. +2. Ooh.
Hey.
Excellent.
Hey.
10.
You open up the glove compartment. Sure enough, there is an actual pair of gloves that fall out. Just leather gloves. They're old, obviously. You're not sure if they'd even fit your hands. Looks like some old driving gloves, perhaps.
Ooh, can I try them on and see if they fit?
Sure. Go ahead and just roll me 2d6. Just
Roll
flat,
plus
no-
luck.
Should I roll luck or is he joking?
Actually, roll strange. Roll
Oh, okay.
strange.
Alright.
Nah, they're a little bit big for you. You think?
Fits like a poorly sized glove.
Oh.
Ah, damn. That looks pretty sweet too.
You do
Um,
also find a old metal lunchbox with the Vault Tech logo on it,
Open that
And-
sucker.
and inside is a perfectly preserved Vault Tech canteen.
Ah, look at this. Kind of wiggle it at my backpack. Phil, look, isn't this neat? Here, you can mess with that. I just shove it in the backpack. I hold
Oh
up the
my
gloves.
God.
I'm like, well, these aren't any good for me, but they're pretty cool. Anybody want to try them?
I might try my hand at him, dear.
Here you go.
All right, Cynthia, roll strange.
Ay. That would be 4.
No, they're a little bit too big for you as well.
Well,
I'll tell you what, it's always good to have stuff to trade, though. Boss man always told me if we can't put it in a machine or whatnot, we can go ahead and trade it for parts. You'd be
I
surprised.
suppose.
You'd be surprised how a nice lunchbox and a glove might go ahead and grease some palms.
Oh,
You don't-
right. Speaking of which, I actually pulled a thermos back out. I shake it. Is there anything in the thermos?
As you shake it, there does sound like there is a liquid inside of it.
I'll kind of uncap it and sort of gingerly pull her out a little bit into. Is it one of those thermoses that has like the removable cap that functions as a cup?
It is a hand flask, like the kind people would put alcohol in.
Okay. Is there something to pour a little something out into? What do we have? I don't think we have. Where's my list of stuffs?
Just as a wild card question, can Cynthia like do chemical makeup of substances? Is that a thing I can do?
What specifically are you trying to do with this?
Like, can I tell what a liquid is? Like, would I be able to discern if like that's alcohol or diesel fuel or whatever?
You can smell.
I can try that. I can try that.
Good question.
Hang on.
Are you-
I
are
think
you-
like, I
are
think
you,
like
like,
with everybody,
basically-
it would be a smarts roll.
Are you basically asking, like, since you're obviously not quite the same as us,
And
like,
I'm
if you
just-
drank a tiny
I'm-
bit, you could be like, automatically figure out what it is?
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
could-
what I mean.
What have you done?
I'm trying to. Oh, hang on.
Mhm.
Accidentally added the hear myself.
Okay.
You can in fact smell. Your nose does work, so you can take a quick whiff of it.
To be fair, so should mine. I'll
have-
take.
Perfectly functional schnoz.
I mean, I'll take a whiff first to see if I get anything out of it.
Okay.
Gingerly, just in case it's putrid or something.
It smells like alcohol. Give me smarts.
Roll 2d smarts.
Yep.
Plus 2. 6.
Smells like alcohol.
Oh, tonight just might have gotten really fun. Cynthia, do you know what this is?
She leans over to smell it. And
roll
you said that was
smarts.
smarts?
Smarts, yeah.
10.
That is whiskey, and you know that smell very well.
Oh, you've got some nice whiskey there, dear.
Oh, fucking yeah!
Moreover,
It's party now, guys!
moreover, you detect that it doesn't smell like there's anything else in there. It is just whiskey.
So, how much is left, can I tell? Like half a flask, less than half a flask?
About 3/4.
Ooh,
It's not a
bad.
lot of alcohol, but it's enough to give you a nice nightcap.
Louise is just gonna be like, well, fuck this. She's not gonna take like a swig, but she's gonna take a try of it.
Okay. You
Do I need to
toss
roll
it.
anything or?
No. So you sort of toss it back. It hits your palate, and it's a familiar taste to you. It's a bit cleaner than you're used to as well. Definitely a little bit malty. Nice weedy taste to it as well.
Have you been taking tips from Monty?
Well,
You're
no.
good at that. That's good. That's real good.
No.
That was really good.
He's just a man who knows his whiskey.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I've missed that. Alvin, do you partake?
Oh yeah, we used to go ahead and just crack one open when we finished building up something. Yeah, sure, pass it on over here. That'll be fun.
Yeah, keep in mind, I only got a little. Don't have a whole flask of it, but nice nightcap.
I will have a tiny sippy of the flask.
Tastes good.
Pass it back over. I'll pass it back over. Just whew! Man, Louise, that is some real clean stuff you got there.
This night just got so good. Apex! Kind of wiggle it at him. Do you want to try some?
Apex, meanwhile, is all the way around behind the back of the farmhouse. Basically, he's been doing like a perimeter search to see if there was like anything of interest around the farmhouse, anything that we might find useful, or anything that might pose potential harm to us.
Okay.
He's
roll
being
wits.
responsible.
Yep. Roll wits in that case. Oh yeah.
12.
Yeah, as you sort of make your rounds around the barn, it does seem like nothing is hiding. There really isn't anything useful aside from some wood and stone, maybe. Glass if you're desperate for like a cheap weapon. A lot of dead trees are surrounding the complex as well, but you are quite thorough, and you are relatively certain that there is nothing that will harm you, but there's also nothing that will help you here.
All right. There's nothing to save you. I come walking back around the side of the barn as you're calling out. What?
Got alcohol! You want one?
I am good. Thank you.
Okay, suit yourself. I will take one more sort of smallish swallow and just be like, fucking thank God for help. All right, I'm ready for bed.
I have been ready for bed. Whew. Man, this is a hell of a journey we're on.
Cynthia
So you guys
eyes
are-
the flask, and her eyes gray out a little.
Oh
And
my
she
God,
goes to
Hun,
stand
I
on
am
the back of
so
the truck.
sorry. Hun, I'm so sorry. Did you want to try some?
Oh, no, darling. I can't have any. I appreciate you, though.
Oh, shit, that sucks. Okay. I just kind of put the flask back in with Phil's like, you don't get any, okay? Yeah, well, even if you could, you can't swallow anyway, so get over it, buddy.
Well, the nice thing is you offered.
Phil decays in a displeased manner.
Yeah. Cynthia's gonna stand on top of the car and just like hold on to a gun and just like slowly turn and scan around them.
All right. So you're going to be on watch for the night?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Apex will
Roll.
stay up for a little bit and do another perimeter scan while do a little nightly ritual behind the barn.
Okay. In that case, both of you can roll wits for me.
Okay.
I'll let anybody infer what that means. 7.
Okay.
6.
Uh-oh.
While you're doing your business, Apex, Cynthia, you are sort of in a... You're sort of displeased for personal reasons, and you're kind of focusing on that, and you just it's
Yeah,
hard to focus on perimeter patrol at the current juncture.
I'm thinking about memories associated with the flask. So.
Mm-hmm. And Apex, while you are doing your business,
Mm-hmm.
you do actually notice in the blasted out house something intact, and it catches your eye.
My eyes shift away from the piece of paper I'm scrawling in. I shove it back into my pouch immediately and just
Yeah.
stand at alert or crouch
Now-
at alert.
Gotcha. Now that the moon is out, it catches the light of the moon, and you see a safe.
So it wasn't a moving thing that caught my eye. It was just
No,
like the
it was-
moonlight glinting off of the safe.
Yeah, no. While you were off behind the barn doing your business, it nothing moved, but
Okay.
it did catch your eye.
Apex will walk over to the window that I'm seeing it through.
Yeah.
I'll look inside to make sure there's once again like nothing in there waiting for me.
You're relatively certain there's nothing in there. That roll from earlier carries over.
I'll climb in.
Okay. A little bit of rock and rubble and a little bit of glass. You shuffle it aside, and you are face to face with this big iron safe. Looks mostly intact. Does appear to be locked as well.
Apex keeps note of that and just kind of like sits with his back to the safe and goes back to doing what he was doing, pulls out his paper and jots down what he's doing, keeping his eyes at the window for any movement.
Excellent.
His ears perked for any sign of struggle out front. When he's done with that, he'll keep the information about the safe and head to one of the empty car seats to go and rest, because while he would like to amuse himself in trying to pry the thing open, probably best to let somebody who's smart try first so he doesn't break anything.
Fair enough. So you bed down for the night.
Yeah, I walk back out in front of the cars, notice that Cynthia's just kind of staring off.
Evening.
She sees him and just like closes her eyes and like gives him the like smile, and then turns back to looking around.
And with that, he'll bed down.
Okay. While your head is swimming, sort of distracted by the memories that flask brought up, you don't notice anything on your patrol.
Okay.
And then morning comes.
Uh-oh. Okay.
The sun rises above the horizon in a almost beautiful way. Almost in that it silhouettes the destruction wrought by mankind's hand. The pink and orange of the sky lights up.
Cynthia stops her turning for a little bit as she watches the sunrise. Thinks back on a long time ago and how she misses the moment she took for granted.
As soon as the sun glints through the windows of the car, Apex would readjust his face, stretch, and get up and do some light calisthenics.
Okay.
Louise does that thing where it's like, yeah, you're awake, but you kind of just sit staring at a certain point in the distance, and like while you're waiting for your brain to boot up. It's like,
As you're all waking up, doing your various morning routines.
Alvin just jolts up.
As soon as you jolt up, Apex stops doing sit-ups.
There's a safe in the house.
And then goes back to doing sit-ups.
Oh, is there? Oh, good.
I figured you were an engineer. You would know better how to open it.
Actually, I do got a couple of tricks I could go ahead and try. Why don't you lead me over to it? I'll go ahead and take a look at her.
Apex does a kip up.
you kip up, stick the landing perfectly. You feel like a badass.
Yeah, I do.
It's such a simple thing, but it makes you feel so cool whenever you do it.
Yeah,
Also-
I do like the flexing with my arms downward as I land.
Hell
Also,
yeah.
good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Louise.
Good morning, darling.
As
Cynthia,
The
you
sun-
doing all right?
I'm all right.
I'm
Lot
glad
on
to-
my mind.
Alvin will give his best beaming smile and go, well, I'm glad you're doing all right. At least a little better.
Her eyes soften from the blue to a little bit pink and then back to blue.
As the
Hey,
sun
Max.
rises and the sky sort of takes on a reddish hue, Alvin,
Apex-
you
Oh, sorry.
feel on the tip of your nose a little drop of wetness.
What's that?
Oh, out of nowhere, everywhere.
Yeah, sure. Just
And-
Oh god!
The
The
inside of
acid
Apex,
rain is here!
the inside of Apex mask sounds like a bongo.
sounds like one of them the rain sticks.
And a light drizzle overtakes you, and you are now out in the open as rain pours down.
Oh, well, that's just fine. It just Alvin has his big power fist just over his head, blocking out the rain. As he's like quickly double stepping, going, "Come on, Apex, let's go."
Yeah, Apex taciturnly guides him towards the safe.
Okay. And while you guys are going towards the safe, what are Louise and Cynthia up to?
You said there were 2 cars that we could have taken shelter in, right?
Right.
Both open? For shits, I'd like to go and check the other car, check its glove box, see if there's anything interesting in there.
Okay.
Cynthia's just gonna go and sit in the other seat in the car with Louise.
All right. Alvin and Apex.
Apex is going to stand outside the window while Alvin, like Apex is just going to look up and enjoy the rain for a second as he just kind of points out the safe. I'll be within talking distance, but I'm just outside a window.
Okay.
In there. I found it last night.
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. You gonna be okay out here?
Yes. It's been a while since it's rained. I'm just going to enjoy it.
Oh, you like nature? Well, I mean that makes sense with just how you are with the Deathclaw thing and whatnot.
Hmm.
What's your favorite kind of weather? He's just making small talk as he's just walking toward the safe and taking a knee and just whipping out his tools.
Rain while it is sunny.
Oh, what was the term for that? Sun showers. Yeah, and there's a real pretty rainbow at the end. I love those things too. Alvin is going to take a smarts roll to go ahead and look at the safe. And
How are you?
That was not what I wanted. That was 1d6.
Okay.
Basically, Alvin is examining what kind of lock it is, whether it's a combination lock, a 3-part tumbler, if there's an emergency bypass lock next to the keypad or somewhere where you can just go ahead and just like, you know how some safes have like a bypass lock? It's just like a keyhole? Yeah, just anything like that about the safe he's looking at.
Roll smarts in that case.
All right.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
You know, saves were never really your specialty. This is more of a thieves' gambit than anything. It's one of those things where you turn it left and then you turn it right and then you turn it left again.
Apex, I got bad news for you here.
Apex climbs through the window and just kind of like a dog just kind of shakes his hair dry.
Now, I'm sorry to say this. You know me, I like helping everybody as much as I can and whatnot, but opening saves and whatnot, that was never really my wheelhouse, we'll say. Mechanicals and mechanicals and whatnot, like I even get some good Vault-Tec going on, but saves, locks, things like that, that's never really been me. Boss Man, since I was little, he's tried to keep me away from the more illicit stuff like lockpicking and stuff like that. Not to say there are people in his crew that know how to do that kind of thing, but well, he just raised me differently.
It is not your specialty.
Most I know is if you don't have a flat-headed screwdriver and a bobby pin, you can't get that thing open. That's all I know.
So it's a combination turn left, turn right.
From what Alvin has gathered, yes.
All right.
It's just a dial lock right there. You see, sometimes they'll make like pops and whatnot whenever you got the right combination, especially if they degraded sometimes. But
hearing the term pops, Apex is going to attempt to unlock it by like shoving his ear up to the safe and using the dial.
He just puts his horn up against the door.
Okay. In that case, roll me wits, Apex, and then Alvin, what are you up to while he's doing that? It's 10.
I'm looking at Apex doing the thing, and
you gave me enough information. Just like listening, tick 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 tink.
I'm just kind of watching Apex just do this, just seeing if there's anything else I can learn, because if this is a skill that we need out here, then Alvin's a learner.
Okay. As you observe Apex sort of turn the dial to the left, Apex, you hear a
start turning it the other way. Tunk. And repeat until the handle jiggles open.
Okay, you do that one more time and then...
Thank you for the information.
That's an amazing skill. Holy moly, Apex, you're amazing. Wow.
Apex is smiling under his mask. But his glare remains the same.
Can you leave the safe door open after you go ahead and find what's in there? I kind of want to see how it works. Might help me next time we find something like this.
Apex opens up the safe door. What do we find on the inside?
Inside, you find 2 stim packs.
Apex takes one, puts it into his little fanny pack and hands one to Alvin.
You find a leather cap looks like one of those old newsboy caps, but it's leather.
Gotcha.
You find 32 caps. And you find 11 rounds of 357 ammo.
357. That goes to assault rifles.
Those are... Go ahead and either of you can roll me smarts.
Gotcha.
Apex gets a 5. Apex does not know the weapons of cowards.
Oh my god.
Apex
I rolled a 9.
shooting...
I know the weapons of cowards.
Apex shooting weapon, big bullet.
You
Don't
just
know,
throw
don't care.
bullets one by one at people.
Alvin...
Apex just finds the 3 bullets, just kind of like tosses them haphazardly back towards Alvin.
I catch
Alvin, these are rounds for a 357 Magnum.
Now this is some heavy hardware you found here. These are 357 rounds.
They were actually quite light.
Were they? I always thought they were super big from what stories I hear.
I could hold 3. They were not heavy.
Oh god.
Oh, somebody had a crinkle-inkle.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is that Lonnie?
Oh.
wait, what's happening? Oh, is my side?
Your mic's getting a little fuzzy. Try
One
talking
sec.
again.
Check, 1, 2.
I think it might be gone
Seems
now.
okay now.
Okay, good.
Well,
That was weird.
you know what? I guess you're right about the bullets, but the gun it goes into, that's a big hunk. That's a big honker of a gun. You didn't find the gun in there, did you?
Apex looks a second time. Is there
You
like a
did not
false
see a
back or
gun in
anything in
there.
this safe?
You did not see a gun, and it does not appear to be a false back in this.
Yeah, I just like smack around the walls.
No.
I was just picturing just be like, there's a big bazooka he missed. Like, oh, hey, look at that.
You get the sense.
Oh, you mean this? Pulls out a fat man.
Well, I'll tell
You
Well,
get the
they-
sense that due to the presence of caps inside this safe, that this is not the original contents of the safe from pre-war.
Must have been somebody's cash or whatnot.
Perhaps recently.
I feel really bad taking it from them. They might be still out there. They might need stuff like this.
Apex puts the caps back.
Okay. You put the caps back in the safe.
Mm-hmm. You said I had 32, right?
32 caps back in the safe.
In case they come back.
Well, that's awfully pleasant of you. I'll tell you what. Leave that door open for just a second. I'll close her on up and relock it and whatnot. But I just want to see how this thing works, just in case we come across another one.
Apex nods and goes outside to enjoy the rain. Just kind of like squats and looks up at the sky.
Tell me if you see a rainbow if it stops. And
Okay.
yeah, I'll just
You're-
gonna climb all over that safe.
Okay. So you got the general gist of what was going on just because you devoted yourself to observing him. You think you could probably recreate what he did if given enough time?
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll put my theory into practice and just close it, spin the dial, and just kind of repeat what he did. See,
Yeah,
Okay.
Apex did not memorize what the combination was when he did it, so he doesn't
Mm.
actually know what the combo is.
Roll wits then.
the combination is pop, pop, pop.
Yeah,
Oh my
it is
God.
pop, pop, ka-chunk.
So roll wits.
Roll wits? Okay. Moderate success.
It takes you a little while. Eventually you get it down though.
No phone, so that's what you can do with these old ones.
Meanwhile,
It's interesting to know.
Cynthia and Louise.
All right, what do we got? What do we got?
So you were looking for stuff in the other glove compartment in the other car.
Yep.
Okay.
That or I roll 2d6 with wits again?
Sure.
Cynthia's just playing with the steering wheel, pretending that the car can actually drive.
12!
Ooh.
Nice.
You pop her open again. Sure enough, you find hang on. I have a table here.
Give me good stuff. Give me good stuff. Give me good stuff. I should probably I gotta keep track of my inventory. Okay, got that stuff
You
down.
find a rotten apple,
Ew.
15 10mm rounds,
15, 10. What does that go to?
Pistol.
10mm pistol.
Oh wait.
Is that what I have? Yes, I do. I have one of those. Perfect for me.
And you also find a bottle of water.
Oh, that's nice. Starting the day off right. Nice. Kind of takes the apple and is sort of like, well, tosses that out the door.
The water appears to be mostly clean.
Good start to the day, eh, Louise? Cynthia? Oh my god.
You all right, dear?
Yeah,
Phil
I'm
says,
great, I'm
actually,
great."
she's Louise. She's Cynthia. You're Louise.
Yeah. So,
Seems like you're having a good morning.
I think I am. You seem to be a little better today, too.
Well, long night and a good sunrise will do you good.
Yeah, guess it got a little heavy for you last night, maybe?
Oh, just some old memories coming
Ah.
back.
Yeah, I get that. No, I always figure, though, things like that, you can't really change shit that happened to you, but you can change how it affects you, so... I mean, that's kind of what Phil does.
I'd imagine. How
Nah,
did
it
you
was...
come to be able to talk to Phil?
Phil just talks to me like he always talked to me. He was always
Is
like...
Phil the only one you've been able to talk to that's moved on?
I mean, I don't think you're supposed to be able to talk to dead people. I guess Phil's just some kind of exception, right? At least that's what
So-
he seems to be. If he could explain it, I would have him do so, but even he doesn't quite get the logistics of it.
So Phil is the only one that you've been able to talk to, right?
Well, let's be fair, I don't really make a point of trying to talk to other dead people. I mean, they don't usually have much to say. Phil's the only one so far.
So far, she says.
Hey. I mean,
Life's full of surprises, you never know.
I mean, I'll admit it's nice to have the company. He was always good company. He's still good company.
Is he
Okay.
trying to go somewhere?
Well, I thought things being as they are, I think I was gonna try and get him home to his mom. You know, seems the best place for him.
And where is that home?
Connor, I feel like we discussed that. I'm blanking on it.
You live in a sort of tribal-ish village that was erected outside of Vault 66.
Well, no, that's me, but Phil came from a different village to get work and get caps for to send home to his mom.
Right. Roll wits.
Like I feel like I discussed that, but I don't know if I. Ah! Look at that roll! Look at that roll!
Whoa, nice.
That's a 13.
Nice
As a
roll,
matter
bro.
of fact, hang on. Let me go ahead and pull up an article real quick. Thanks, World Anvil. I'm just gonna. Don't mind me, folks. This is the loading screen.
Dogecoin is currently worth more than the American nickel.
Oh,
There's your bit of information for the day.
How's that make you
We're-
feel?
I didn't know.
wait. We're like the whole company, the whole thing.
Dogecoin is
Dogecoin, the cryptocurrency, one of those is worth more than a nickel.
to the
The
moon.
made-up currency.
Oh,
You know that Phil talked about going off scavenging to earn some caps in order to take care of his mother in Clayton.
Clayton.
And Clayton
Yeah.
is... Let me...
Well, yeah, Clayton was that place that those other people were from.
That is correct.
oh.
Yeah, actually, he's from the place from those nice people we met yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Oh, what were their names?
I think it was
Kenny and Kendall. Kendall, David, and
David.
something else.
I didn't catch the last one. Yeah, depending how things go, we're gonna get him back there soon, but there's also some other business we need to take care of too.
If you see that little
Well,
square I revealed, that's basically where Clayton is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow, that's far away.
Actually, I might as well
Maybe.
go ahead and just... I'll go ahead and... I'll play some...
Is that on purpose?
Yeah.
That's the reveal sound. Duh.
Oh, okay.
Every time Connor feels something on that, just
There's a shifting building there.
oh, it's like the Wandering Village from Breath of Fire. Cool.
Oh man, Silent Hill came true.
No. No. Mm-mm.
Yes!
God.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
There
Yes!
it is. It'll be gone soon. Anyway,
Silent Hill left the fall. Like Pyramid Head was like, "Fuck this."
anyway.
So for the time being, we need to be on the
There you go.
run and get as far away as possible from that arena as we can.
Yeah, I would have liked to have gotten him home first, but well, he says he's up for the challenge. So,
That
you're
sounds
such a
good.
good kid, Phil. Louise laughs after a second.
Phil does
You
not
think
reply.
we... I'm so shocked by that.
Thank you, narrator.
You two, by the way, oh, no, actually, you're in the car. Never mind.
Yep. Now that you mention it, we are on the run, and if Phil's mom is in Clayton, and those travelers we met were from Clayton, wonder if that's not a bad idea to go to. Have some friendly faces there.
Maybe. Of course, now it's a shame. If I hadn't promised to take him back myself, I would have given them to him, or given him to them, them take him back. But well, I kind of do need to have a talk with his mom as well. I mean, wouldn't do to just dump a skeleton at her doorstep.
Well, and being that you're the only one that can really speak for him, I
He would-
think
He would be
He'd want
very
you to
upset if
go.
there was no explanation. I know. I
Right.
was joking. I would never do that.
Cynthia under her breath goes, she might.
Well, hey, look. I'm not saying yes, but maybe. Yeah. It'll be good to get him back. I know he misses her too. He hasn't seen her since he came to our town. just writes her letters that he can get to her if he can.
It's nice that there's still someone waiting for him, even now.
Yeah. Me and him. Yeah, I think it'll be nice. We'll get him home. I'll get myself home. We'll get everything squared away. What about
Alvin,
you?
Apex, what are you doing?
As soon as we're done with the safe and Alvin is done testing it, just walking back around front, ready to head out back towards the vault, if that's still the plan.
Okay. While you guys are talking, you see Alvin and Apex sort of starting to get a little soaked, walking back towards you.
I take a seat in the back seat and go,
Apex put the leather hat on top of his cow head.
morning,
Strapping.
morning there, ladies. We got a lot,
Morning,
we
darling.
got a lot of neat stuff in there. We got a lot of neat stuff in that safe. Check what I found. I just proudly display the 357 Magnum rounds. Didn't find the gun, but woo! If we find one of those little beauties.
Also found a hat and 2 stim packs.
Now those are mighty useful.
Points at the hat.
This is the hat.
He got the really
Cynthia's eyebrows shoot up and her mouth just stays open like, wow.
I don't
Got a few
have a
good-
better place to store it.
Got a few goodies in the glove compartment. Show them the rounds. Hope you don't mind if I keep those, though if anybody needs a few, I'll give a few. And also, I pull out the water and shake it. Nice.
Oh wow!
Cynthia looks down at every weapon and looks back up and says, I think I'm all right.
Well, I think we could go ahead and make our way down to that vault now. Either that or wait until this rain passes. It's kind of a light drizzle right now. I think it'll be okay.
Apex takes the hat off and hands it to Alvin.
It will keep your head dry.
Thank you. Oh, I've always did want a leather hat.
Has
Move from
Cynthia
inventory.
Alvin,
been
you have a leather
around-
cap.
Has Cynthia been around rain on the plains before?
Yeah.
So does she know if it would be treacherous or not to be in the rain?
It'd probably be more treacherous for your fleshy companions.
Yeah, I was gonna ask,
But-
does
Okay.
this rain seem like not good rain? I mean, we are in the apocalypse and there's a lot of radiation.
Give me wits. Or smarts of your choice. Wits or smarts of your choice. This is a bit of an interesting thing.
Smarts or wits, you said? No, they're actually the same thing.
Smarts or
so-
wits of your choice. That is correct.
Yeah, they're both the same level. 8.
There's nothing else happening aside from the rain, so you're pretty sure it's normal. Aside from the general irradiation that comes from, you know, the
Existing.
yeah.
Exist.
We're all
That-
slowly dying, okay?
Aside from most water being generally radioactive, you think it's fine. You're just a little wet and a little cold, but you know.
Like, how
Do I
far-
also think that it's fine for my fleshy companions?
You can roll wits or smarts of your choice as well, if you want
They're
to.
both the same, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, well it was useless. So
Same
it doesn't
conclusion.
matter. It
Pretty
is
much,
7.
you come to the same conclusion.
About how far would the trek to the remaining trek to the vault be in the rain?
The remaining trek to the vault.
Probably not making it in a day.
Probably not. Not by foot, anyway. From here, let me just see. I have a map, and I am cross-referencing.
Please wait, loading.
Please wait. Loading.
Considering how far we walked in the previous day, if we like walk from up here to where we are currently, it would probably take us like 2 to 3 days. Like, unless there's horrifically horrible terrain at one of these points.
So long as it's not horse rain.
Mm.
That's
Horse
right.
rain.
That's right. Horse-sized drops of rain.
Fat rain. Wait, what was that Bowfinger thing? Chubby rain?
Chubby rain. That's a
Chubby
thing.
rain.
What?
It's a Eddie Murphy movie called like Bowfinger, I think.
Bowfinger.
Fat rain.
Thick rain.
From your location to where you remember Vault 85 being. You're actually not terribly far. You're about 5 miles away from it at the current juncture.
And you said also there were like apparently some buildings that looked intact, about a half day's journey. Which direction are those?
That is correct. Directly to your south. I think I made a little bit of a mistake. They are within your sight, whereas Vault 85 is not at the current juncture. It looks like you could take maybe... It'd be like a 10-minute walk to these buildings.
Oh, okay.
You do see them off in the distance.
Sounds like a good pit stop. Maybe find some supplies or
Well,
information.
That
Just a
actually
night.
gave me an idea.
So
Be
many
good to have a
fucking
halfway
tabs
point
open.
in case the rain picks up.
Okay,
Apex,
so you're...
Apex nods.
Shall we?
By all means.
Absolutely.
All right.
I can't wait to try this new hat out.
You are
Yes.
heading south?
Yep.
Hefts Phil over her shoulder and goes, "Let's go."
Apex takes point.
All right. So, what are each of you doing as you're traveling down the road?
Knowing that we are being hunted, Apex is staying vigilant. He knows that the attackers would probably come from behind us unless they were radioed, from ahead of us. So he's just trying to stay vigilant to any hostile actions. He's familiar with the actions of a predator.
Okay.
Cynthia's just gonna keep guard on just like kind of still walking forward, but still kind of walking while turning.
All right.
Alvin's
Alvin?
gonna keep an ear out, but he's basically just humming himself, just trying to keep his morale up while he's just walking toward this big building.
Relatively same, though. How's the hunger and thirst situation going?
It has been a while since you woke up. You could go for some breakfast.
Like, I wouldn't mind just eating maybe half of one of those meat sticks I got.
Okay.
Save the other half for later.
Okay. You eat about half of your squirrel bits. So you
Mole
have-
rat chunk.
Right.
Mole
rat
chunk.
chunks. Not
This is
squirrel
very
bits.
important. There's a consistency.
It's true.
Consistency thing. I see Louise doing that, and yeah, elephant. Yeah, I'll do that too.
We each
Okay.
have a couple of those, right?
You have 6, if I remember right.
Okay.
Wasn't it 4 each? Though we had an extra 4 because Cynthia,
Yep.
can't eat
Yeah,
hers.
so 6 each.
So I have an extra 4, but I'll dole those out as necessary, depending.
Don't think it was 4 each. I think it might have
It was-
been.
It was 4 days worth of rations for mole rat chunks. Cynthia doesn't.
Oh, okay. Then how many?
Doesn't
how many
do
is
the
in one
eats.
day?
Doesn't do the eat.
How many sticks are in one day then?
If
You'd
it's 5
probably
days worth of rations, then I don't know.
you'd probably say a whole stick will last you a day if you ration it.
Okay, yeah, then it is 8 sticks. I had.
It
well,
is-
7
it
and a half
is-
now.
It is just little chunks of mole rat, you assume anyway. Why don't you, everybody who's looking out, roll wits?
I think we're all looking out in our own little way.
Natty! Double
I
6,
mean-
13.
Good
I mean,
God.
I'll do it, but do we need to? I don't know.
Apex is the most on point. His ears are perked.
Alvin is just humming Uranium Fever. He's
I didn't do too bad.
As you are strolling along, you, through the general sort of light fog that this rain is sort of kicked up, you notice something, Apex. You see something moving off in the distance.
Apex like crouches down, holds his hand back, and his other his gauntleted hand forward in like a ready position.
Huh? Oh.
You know its silhouette to be a creature, not a humanoid. It takes a couple steps forward, sort of cranes its neck down, and then looks up. And then its second head looks up.
Oh, it's a Brahmin.
Yep. You
Oh.
know this
Apex
to be a
stands
Brahmin.
back up.
Oh.
Apex walks towards it, ungauntleted hand extended, just carefully, gently, trying to approach the beast.
Appears to be chewing on some dead grass.
Kind of caresses the side of one of its heads in one of its hands, or in one of his hands. Looking for any markings that might indicate that it belongs to somebody nearby.
You roll wits.
Dances with Brahmin.
Yeah,
No
you're not
di-
really
no dice.
You're not
That's a
really
5.
seeing anything that marks it as having been owned. There's no packs on it. It doesn't appear to be a pack Brahmin, nor does it appear to have any noticeable markings that it belongs to anybody. But it does let you pet it, and it sort of just keeps chewing this grass with one head and looking off with its other one.
Oh, that's what it. Oh, wow. Okay. I was
Yeah.
just looking at what a Brahmin looks like. I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's a cow with 2 heads.
Yes.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's cow advanced. Yep, there's a Brahmin. It kind of looks like a pretty little feller.
Should we be bringing it with us for just in case?
Doesn't seem to belong to anyone, but is also not afraid of humans.
I think we should just leave him be. Just let him go ahead and do his business.
Well,
Apex just kind of like cups the sides of its head and just like looks it in the eyes.
What are you doing out here?
Not expecting an answer, just asking it.
The Brahmin stops chewing its grass for a moment, blinks at you, then continues chewing its grass.
Apex nods.
Well, it might be a bit of a handful to take a full-grown Brahmin with us, but maybe we could get some milk?
Is this a lady Brahmin or a man Brahmin?
You, in your wise knowledge, do notice that it is, in fact, a female Brahmin.
Now,
I mean,
now, in my knowledge, based on where I was raised, would I know that this Brahmin is ready to produce milk? Does it look like it hasn't been milked in some time?
I'd say with your amazing roll you made earlier, that, in fact, it does not look quite ready to produce milk just yet.
Apex looks down, just like patting on the side.
No, it has been milked recently.
Too bad. Oh well. Got water and whiskey. I can't ask for more.
Absolutely.
Apex
I'm
ponders
just
this
concerned for your, for when you need to consume more than we have. You know what I mean?
Oh, you want to go ahead? Oh, I see what you're shooting at.
We wouldn't
Well,
have any good
this
way.
eventually.
We wouldn't have any good way to preserve it.
Yeah, I want to know the first thing about it.
I might, but I think we'd need to have it carry along behind us for a while until you run out of your chunks.
Hmm.
Apex just keeps petting it on its side.
It appears perfectly docile.
Then our options are to take the Brahmin with us, but that would make us a easier target to spot.
Absolutely, just follow the cow.
It would also make it harder for us to flee if we wish to keep it with us.
Yeah, I've never heard any stories of people riding them.
Could also sell it for a mite.
As
Now that
you ponder what
is-
to do with this Brahmin, the rain begins to subside, but is still pretty overcast at the moment.
Oh, whew! That's a relief.
No rainbows.
Oh, that's a shame.
No rainbows. No rainbows at the juncture, the current juncture.
Unfortunately, if we were going back towards the cafe, I'd say, yeah, let's take him, but I feel like taking him with us outweighs the benefits of leaving him behind.
My vote's
All
just
right.
my vote's just for leaving the little critter be. He ain't hurting no one.
I'm more concerned for you all than I am for myself.
Oh, I understand that. I've just never really butchered one.
You'd be surprised how long I can go without food.
Well, I
Apex,
hope I won't have to find out.
Apex, you seem to be the expert around this. What do you think?
Apex stands back up.
If the beast were to desire to travel with us, it wouldn't be an issue. It could flee when it needs to.
Who wants to roll wits for me?
Me.
Roll wits.
8.
I got nat ones.
Mm. Okay.
You're too excited about cows.
Are we all rolling this?
I'm petting.
Uh,
I'm petting the
it was-
Brahmin.
It was originally going to be just one person.
It's me.
Apex, you're excited by the prospect of Brahmin. Nice, friendly
I like-
little animal.
I like animals.
However, you, Cynthia, you do notice this. You don't notice the form of a very large gentleman crossing the hillside. Appears to be holding a rifle in its hand, and he screams, "What are you doing with my cow?"
Cynthia turns to look
And
at him and goes, now
Hey,
who
Pe-
in the fuck is that?
Apex would notice that.
Alvin looks up and he's already kind of far from the animal, but he just took a big step away.
Cynthia
Apex-
just does. Louise just does this thing where she's like, really glad we didn't do anything to this creature.
Apex looks up.
Petting it.
Get away from my cow! Or I'll
Cynthia.
kill you, stupid human!
Uh-oh.
Cynthia starts walking away
As-
from the cow
hold
really
on.
calmly.
It's like, going! Fine!
As this individual is sprinting at you guys with his rifle in hand, you notice several more things about him. Notably, he is massive. He is massive, very muscular, and green.
Oh. Huh.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Apex crouches into kind of a defensive, cornered animal position, still meaning no harm to the Brahmin. But if this being decides to be a threat, Apex will not stand for that.
Connor, does Alvin know what this is?
Go ahead and roll. What would this be? Wits or smarts again of your choice.
Okay. 7.
That is a mutant.
All right, I knew what it was. I just want to know what Alvin.
Yeah.
It's some form of mutant. You're not sure quite what kind, but you're fairly certain it's not human.
Okay. I'm gonna
that.
try and use fast friends.
All right. What do I know about him? What did Boss Man say? Run! That's what he said. All right.
I'm for running.
That would be factually accurate. Okay, so Alvin and Louise are running?
I recommend a hasty retreat, because, I don't think he's up for talking.
Are we close to those buildings?
You are. You are close to the buildings.
Quick, let's get to those buildings! Come on!
Is he between us and the buildings?
No. He appears to be coming from the opposite way the buildings are.
Apex doesn't like the idea of running into a trap, so he's crouched behind the cow, so like between him and the cow, so he will not shoot if it is in fact his Brahmin.
To clarify, if you're running away from him, you'd be running towards the buildings.
Exactly. If he's herding us into a trap, I'm not going for it.
Okay. So you're crouching behind the Brahmin then.
He seems to show affection for the Brahmin, meaning he will not shoot if the Brahmin is in harm's way. If he does shoot, that means he's a monster and he'll die.
Okay.
Cynthia's gonna like not have any guns in her hands, wave, and I'm gonna try and use fast friends.
Okay. So, Alvin and Louise, you're fine. You don't need to roll anything. You do notice that your two other comrades are sticking behind, but you are quickly gaining distance away from this creature.
I mean, to be fair, he only didn't like the humans. I'm not sure about Apex, but it's like, we're the two humans. We should go.
So,
Oh, I see you.
as he walks up, he's still holding the rifle, and now that this individual is up close, his upper lip is curled into this angry, almost permanent-looking snarl. You! What were you doing with my cow?
Nothing. We actually just stumbled across it and didn't know who it belonged to.
It belongs to me! It is mine!
That's
Weird
alright.
human!
I am not a human.
What are you? Some kind of cow-stealing robot?
I don't eat robots. Cows, sorry. I don't eat cow.
Start with names.
What about that one? He wears a skull! Shaped like cow!
No. He was only petting the cow.
He's a cow
He's very
killer!
fond of him. No. Very much no. He's only been petting the deer.
Roll charm.
Oh shoot, that's with it. Well,
No,
you know what?
That's a 10, so that's not a no-shoot.
Pepper likes pets.
Pepper.
Apex and Pepper seem to have an understanding, even.
Still mine.
By all
Go
means.
away.
We'll head out then. Apex? She starts walking away towards the buildings.
Apex stands up and studies this mutant.
You can go ahead and give me wits or smarts to try and figure out precisely what this creature is.
Both the same number. That's a 7.
Yeah, about what Alvin got. You're definitely certain you've never seen something like this before. So
Where
it is
are
a
me and
it is a
Alvin at this
strange
point?
it is a strange sight. You do know it's a mutant.
Apex.
You are go for it, Apex.
Apex. I was going to ask, does it still have its gun trained on us?
Oh yeah. Well, it's still holding its gun, but it's not pointing it at you at the current juncture. It is agitated, clearly.
About how much distance is between me and the super mutant?
Couple feet.
Okay, so... All right, I step out from behind Pepper.
You go!
What is your name?
My name?
Apex nods.
Cynthia stops and turns.
My name. Kirk.
Kirk. That's a lovely name.
Yes! I just made it up!
Apex nods sagely, understanding entirely.
I am Apex. Take care, Apex.
Pex.
Apex nods.
Don't kill any more cows! Or I'll kill you!
We haven't killed any cows.
Take care.
He wears the skull of one!
It
And
was.
he
Apex looks at him.
It was a friend. Take care of Pepper.
I will!
Apex turns and walks away.
During this entire thing, I just want Alvin to just be sprinting and then looks back and then just goes from a sprint to just like a jog and just stopping. And then just looks over and looks at Louise and goes, "What the hell's going on over there?"
You're hearing this guy shouting, by the way.
Yeah, all I'm hearing is just nothing. And then, Kirk!
off in the distance.
It's like,
Come,
just
Pepper! We
Louise
have
is like-
adventures!
maybe we're okay.
The adventures of Pepper and Kirk.
And
just
as
like that, a side story was born.
as Kirk begins walking off, Pepper follows alongside, evidently having recognized its master.
Could I roll on what this mutant is exactly?
Sure. Smarts
Now
are
that
wits.
I've stopped running and I'm just like, oh, okay. What am I rolling? Smarts?
Smarts or wits.
Either one. Blech.
You got no clue what this thing is.
What did you say? It was Green Man? Just like Durzup?
Big green man.
Less articulate Durzup. Oh god, imagine Durzup if all he did was freaking yell like that.
I am beside myself of what I've just seen, Louise.
Apex just calmly, like, I
Really?
assume, like,
This is the weirdest thing you've seen?
Well, Boss Man always told us and the others in our group that if we ever see a mutant, we run.
Oh, we did that. It
And,
worked.
It worked, but the reason is that mutants kind of rip everything to shreds, and they're clearly still alive.
I don't know if that's true. I mean, if that were true, wouldn't he not have a cow at all? He would have ripped it to shreds.
as Apex joins.
Pepper. Its name was Pepper.
That's
Yeah,
act-
Pepper.
That's actually a really good idea. Huh. I'm sure Boss Man was looking out for me, but... Huh.
Prejudices. They're a bitch.
I guess they ain't all
Cynthia
bad.
comes in and just. I'm so glad I didn't have to shoot and kill that thing. Kirk, sorry, names.
Oh, yeah, I heard his name. I am so glad you two aren't hurt. Oh my goodness.
As you all reconvene, you notice now that you appear to be in a parking lot. And let me just go ahead and show you where you are precisely. You see a large blue sign out in the front of these. It's a couple of buildings. One is bigger than the others, but the sign in front appears to be a rather old and blown out lit up sign that says St. Luke's Hospital in the front of it.
Oh, well, this is bringing back some memories.
Really? Oh, makes sense. Were you a doctor or a nurse or something?
Field medic.
Ah,
Long ago.
St. Luke's Hospital. Hospital.
Are any of the cars looking any bit working at all?
No.
Okay.
Do we have any
The-
Celeste
it's-
markers in the area?
It's the general. Look at your compass.
What is? Never heard of that one. We don't have a hospital around Riverside. What is a hospital? Now that I think about it.
You
You would
don't know what a
hospital is.
hospital.
You would know what a
Well-
hospital is. You've been around this big wide world long enough. It's an
Oh,
old
good.
pre-war
I'm glad. I didn't
Pre-war-
know just how quick I
At the
had to
very-
think of this.
pre-war medical facility.
At the very least, colloquially, you would know.
What I said then. I
Yeah.
didn't feel
brain blast! I remember now.
to be.
So you're out in the front of this hospital. What would you like to do?
Alright.
How's that weather looking? Is it still teeter off? Is it like it's
Still
gonna
pretty
start up
overcast at the current juncture. You're not sure whether it's going to start up again or not, but right now it is not raining.
How long have we been traveling today? Like an hour or so?
About an hour. Yeah.
We could probably go ahead and use this for try to see if there's anything still active around here.
again? Oh, I'm down for
try to
that.
Try to find like some medical supplies or something like that. Oh, that'd be real swell if there was something like that still around here.
I wouldn't mind having a kit ready in case one of y'all gets hurt.
Yeah. Having a clean medical kit would actually really help us out.
All right. So you are planning on going into the hospital?
Yes.
Good place to look for
Yes.
supplies.
Okay. As one of you sort of walks up to, well, how are you? Are you going in the front entrance?
How many entrances are there that we can see?
The front entrance is the only one you can see at the moment, but you can only assume that there are more. There's a, hang on, I have a map of this place. I shall pull it up post haste. Oh no, did I close out of it? Nope, there it is. There is the front entrance. You notice that there are a couple of more smaller surrounding buildings as well. There's appears to be a smaller office and some ramps. You can only assume that they used to drive ambulances up one of those ramps. There is, of course, the front entrance. You can't, from this angle, see if there's any more entrances to this, the largest building.
If anyone or anything is holed up inside, that door would probably be the most secure.
Points at the front door.
I think I'll take a
All
page from Apex's book and maybe suggest we scout around the perimeter.
I think that's a mighty fine idea.
Yeah, walk
Apex
around.
nods.
Okay. As you resolve yourself to scout around the perimeter of St. Luke's Hospital, this is where we're going to take our break.
Woo!
Wahoo!
Ah,
I'm glad I know
Wait.
what the hospital is. I'm still
Gateway,
getting...
Gateway will be back after these messages.
do. Yeah,
Remember,
I'm glad I know
kids?
what the hospital is. Because, like, it's a post-apocalypse, so I'm just like, okay, what am I allowed to know?
There's some stuff that's general knowledge.
Okay.
Remember, kids, to drink your Nucleotine.
Nucleotine, that'll do
And
you, Mary.
Water.
Nicotine.
It tickles your sphincter.
Oh.
That's how you know it's working.
That's how you drink it.
Yeah, drink it.
That's right. Boof nicotine.
Nukem.
All right.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
They
I'm gonna
told
get a
me
snack.
that-
I'm gonna grab
Do
some
it.
water.
Do it.
10 minutes, I can have some caffeine. Yay!
Oh yeah.
I shouldn't, but it counts, so there.
But you're gonna.
Hey, baby!
Okie dokie.
Do you hear nicotine and then you think of like the circle team thing from YouTube?
Circle team? Teen? What?
Have you ever seen Circle Team?
No.
It was like a parody commercial for like Ovaltine.
Oh
The
God.
only thing I remember of it was somebody went Circle Team and then like
Oh.
made this guttural shriek and threw a glass against the wall.
Oh.
It was super fun. I love absurd comedy. Your flavor might be different from mine, but like I wheezed really loud.
I think my humor, there's like this this show on YouTube. I don't even know if it's still there anymore, but it was called Living with Lovecraft.
Living with Lovecraft? No, I've
Yeah,
never heard.
and it's literally like this guy who lives with all of these like Lovecraftian nightmare people,
Mm-hmm.
and like his roommate is like some dark lord, and he comes in and he's like sounds like a kind of normal guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then he like has a baby, and then there's a guy who just like he seems like an office worker, but he like definitely does rituals in his room. It's a lot. It's really stupid, but I love it.
So would it be to say that you like more dark humor or black humor?
I think it's more. Oh my God, there it is. Living with Lovecraft. Wow, it doesn't even have 10,000 views. How is that real?
That's criminal.
But no, I think I like juxtaposition and like absurdity. Like
Mhm.
I like things that are shocking, like rituals and sacrifices would be like that's like shocking, but then you like put it with like a roommate situation of like, oh my God, like please keep your cow blood out of the fridge. It stinks up everything. Like that's the kind of
Dracula,
thing.
you forgot to pay the electric bill.
Yes, that's actually what's in Living with Lovecraft. It's like so ridiculous.
Oh my god. No, I like that stuff too. I really do.
Yeah, you'd probably love it. I mean, I think there was only like what a couple of episodes of this, and they're only like 8 minutes long, but I just love them.
Man, it's always a shame when like you can clearly tell like a YouTube project like there's been literal effort put into it and it doesn't even have 10,000 views. Like
I know.
and some dude jingles keys and gets like 4 million views and you're like, I hate you.
Yeah. Oh, Mad Monk. Yeah, you're totally right. Like a killer robot with a heart of gold. Yeah. This says the girl that's afraid of follower notifications. Hey, I didn't say I like scary stuff. I said I like shocking things. Juxtapositions.
I like scary stuff.
I'm coming to enjoy scary things more.
I'm back.
But it's taken some time for me to, because before, like if I watched a scary movie, I would be like non-functional for weeks. Like it was really bad.
You've gotten a lot better. I mean, you've been able to play through Resident Evils, so.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I
feel better,
didn't panic, not at all for that.
If
I
it
didn't
makes-
say you didn't panic. I just said you were able to do it.
if it makes you feel a little better, Caitlin. I love horror stuff and
I'm
like
back.
everything about it.
Welcome back.
But Connor will tell you, I had a crippling fear of zombies for the longest time.
Oh, big
Like-
same.
Like I couldn't like watch zombie movie any game with zombies. Like me playing Resident Evil 2 when I was in high school, I was like, like every time. Like,
That's me and
Oh, man.
clowns.
Oh, really? Oh my
Well,
God.
I watched Stephen
Yeah, I
King's
love
It
clowns.
as a very young child, and it messed me up a little bit.
Well, that's just being a kid. You watch anything scary. Like I remember watching the movie Trolls and saw a dude actually melt, and I'm like,
I still don't like it.
no!
I watched Dead Silence like 2 years ago, and I had a very visceral reaction to that clown doll. I was just like, no,
Oh, yeah, it was
no, I'm
very-
not okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, my
But it-
first scary movie ever was The Ring.
Oh.
And then my second scary
So
movie
you were
ever
already
was
starting pretty late.
The Shining.
My first scary thing I watched when I was a kid was Halloween. Mike Myers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna read off some bits real quick.
All right, now I'm gonna go to
That's
the
so
restroom. I'll be
boring.
right
My
back.
snack is just Cheerios with no milk.
I'm eating
Oh,
bacon.
that's
Eat
sad.
your bird
General
seed.
Scott, thank you for the 3 months.
one
Sadly, can't
question.
stick around and watch as I have to do my overnight shift. So I hope you guys have fun-filled night, and I'll catch the VOD in the morning. Well, thank you so much. Coop894, thank you for the 9 months in a row. Masaru, thank you for the 100 bits. If the game was about gastropods, it would be Deadhouse Pulmonata. All right. There's really a lot of reaching in these Deadhouse Sonata puns. Spectrefall99, thank you for the 100 bits. I think Alvin needs a cowboy hat. Hey, Mr. Rabbit is an actual cowboy in real life. That might be why I can't stop seeing your character without a banjo. Nene2021, thank you for the 100 bits. When you were talking about keeping it PG-13, there was that Mr. Piccolo reference, which was amazingly hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
The Silvered Sylvan, thank you for the 4 months of Prime subbage. River Rat, thank you for the 100 bits. Been a long day. Catch you in the VODs. Well, thank you so much. Hope your day gets better. Spectrefall, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Weird question, but does Cynthia's eyes change color depending on what mood she's in? If so, what color would... If so, what color would her eyes be if she were to offer someone a lollipop? And what color would her eyes be if she was about to shoot someone in the head? It's for a drawing I'm working on.
Hello.
I see.
Oh, you can actually answer that then.
What?
What
They were asking
color?
like since Cynthia's eyes seem to change color depending on her mood, what color would her eyes be giving somebody a lollipop, and what color would it be about to shoot somebody in the head?
If it was like giving a little kid a lollipop or something, they would probably be in that powdery pink zone. And if she was going to shoot someone, they would be like crimson, dark red, almost going into black, depending on how like
shit.
angry she is. Normal mood is blue, and then gray is like doesn't know how to feel.
Gotcha.
Processing.
Spectrefall, thank you for the 100 bits. Wait, Cynthia and Louise were in a car together, alone. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Not Dante42, thank you for the 200 bits. Gateway Hype. Kane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. Apex have a red vest. He appears to be a service predator. I don't know what that means. Spectrefall, thank you for the 100 bits. Is Apex the Mad Max of Fallout? I'm pretty sure there are Mad Max references in Fallout.
I'm pretty sure Mad Max is the Mad Max of Fallout.
Pretty much. Spectrefall, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Connor, why did you put Shrek in this campaign? When I heard, "Get away from my cow," I could hear, "Get out of my swamp." Oh, you'll find out what that was all about. That was a random encounter, by the way.
Nice.
Wasn't I laughed audibly, I think, when I rolled it. I just roll shit whenever you guys do stuff.
I also appreciate it was the second of those types of random encounters that we were just able to talk our way out of and walk away.
Connor's like, but you can fight though.
I just love your. I just love that you just roll and we're just doing shit. That's amazing. I hope you have an option that just says bees. Like
bees? We'll find out. Death by Chair, thank you for the 50 bits. Please tell me Kirk lives on a wrecked boat and calls himself captain. Hilarious scene, Connor. That sounded like the official Super Mutant voice actor. Well, thank you so much. Dread Hunter, thank you for the 230 bits. Protoss103, thank you for the 100 bits. I like to imagine Apex is able to see the HUD from the games when they pop up in front of his face.
Oh my god.
Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. Connor, how long till you teach the party the location that is named Cardinal Direction, St. Louis? They're in danger. Also, please stop taking them to places on my work route. I'm trying to relax after a day.
Oh no!
Well, I'm sorry, Burnout Vaughn. I'm sorry you can't escape. because you're in a state of misery. Sorry, a state of Missouri.
Oh wow, that was a good joke.
A big peace pipe. Thank you for the 200 bits. Hitting bong, then making coffee at 5 a.m. Okay.
Wait,
Thank you.
what?
Hitting bong, then making coffee because it's 5 a.m.
Nice.
Like you
So,
do.
it sounds counterproductive, but you do you, big peace pipe. Xeon the Cobalt, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you guys for the great show. While I deal with my daughter's 1 year, wish me luck. Please send help.
Oh.
Aw.
Happy
Polka
birthday.
King, thank you for the 100 bits. So if this game were centered around a jazz singer, what would it be called? Dead House Sinatra.
Oh God.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you for
not
the 100
bad.
bits, I guess.
You gave me arrhythmia with that. Hell with
and-
you.
Mad Monk Montague, thank you for the 300 bits. Confusing dancing fat guy. Dead House, so Numa Numa?
Oh.
Hey, if people
wow.
want to spend bits to make terrible puns and make you say them, I mean,
Thanks for the money.
there are worse ways to spend money.
That's
But also, it's
saying.
entertaining to.
It
hear
hurts
Connor,
Connor
have
to
to
do it. Just letting you know.
So, are we ready to get back into it then?
Apex is ready.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, throwing back on my Mishi shroud. Hold on a second.
Let's get back into it then.
Absolutely. Let me
As I turn on some. There we go.
throw it over my monitor. Yeah. There we go. My
So-
prison, the fleece blanket.
As you gaze around this building, the only obvious entrances right now are the hospital ramp and the front entrance.
If we're casing the joint, Apex would take the time to try to glance into whatever windows he could to look for movement or anything.
All right, roll wits.
Wits 8.
Most of the windows are a little hard to see through. It seems like most of them were built with sort of one-sided glass. The windows that you can see through are cracked or broken, and you don't see anything. But
Nothing that immediately arouses suspicion.
Nothing that immediately arouses suspicion, at least not from this angle.
Connor, have I been here before?
Roll wits. I almost said roll history.
History smarts.
Roll wits. Well, this would be
Okay.
smarts.
Smarts would be anything that you like learned.
Yeah, but she's asking if she's been here before, correct?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your call. You're the GM.
I'm gonna
I
say
mean,
this would
that,
be.
but it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say this would be wits if it's recalling something that a place that you've been before.
All right.
Okay. 6.
You don't believe you've been to this particular facility before.
Is it fuzzy or just I haven't?
You're not quite sure. You don't feel like it?
Okay. Okay.
Apex goes back to report.
Nothing made immediate moves. As far as I could see, it looks abandoned.
Connor, you said also there's an office or something? Like a separate office building? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
there are a couple of separate buildings off to the side, aside from the main hospital area. Looks like it might be some sort of campus type of thing.
So they're not like small buildings. It's like a separate big building.
They're smaller than the actual hospital, but they're
Couple floors worth.
they're both single floor. Might be worth looking through though.
Oh.
Gotta pull up my map here real quick.
Hmm.
Yeah.
My video game logic dictates I go for the office building first and then the hospital, because the hospital is probably where the main stuff is going down.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Alvin's looking around. Is there anything like rustling out in the distance or anything like that?
Roll me wits.
Okay.
Man, that big green guy was scary. Your heart is still pumping. You're like your eyeballs are like vibrating with your heartbeat.
Oh my god.
You just cannot seem to focus on keeping an eye on your surroundings.
We are permanently rustled today.
Apex goes to attempt the front door to see if it's like unlocked or barred or anything.
Okay. I'd say you don't even have to roll. It's just one of those sort of revolving type of contraptions. Still works the way it's supposed to.
Apex walks in the roundabout, walking in, walking back out.
This thing works.
Did you say the roundabout, like the circular thing?
Yeah, there's like a revolving door.
Oh, okay. And this is the front door he just went in?
Yes.
And then back out, then back in again. Now I'm back out again, going back in.
As Apex entertains himself. What are the rest of you doing at the current juncture?
Well, he went in and nobody blasted him, so maybe we go in a little further.
Come back out, 3 bullet holes in me.
There are people in here.
Back in.
Guys, I found something. Just falls over.
Is the revolving door like making any sound?
It's making like the. It wouldn't be super audible to anybody but you guys.
Okay.
Well, let's
Okay.
say we got the little building, and when we got the building where Apex is running around to that in that door there.
Hi.
How you doing, buddy?
Back out.
All right.
Anything in there, Apex?
I stop on the inside to actually look inside now.
Roll wits.
It's really dark or something. 6.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty overcast. None of the lights are on at the current juncture. Pretty hard to see in here.
I walk back out.
It's hard to see.
I bet I could take a crack at it.
I'm gonna
They'll just walk on in.
I'm gonna rustle through my tool
Apex
belt.
will stay in the lobby this time with Cynthia.
And Connor, do I have anything in my tool belt, like any like thing that could be used like a light source, like a teeny tiny flashlight or like a chem light or something like that?
You don't have anything. The roll smarts for me though.
Smirts. 12.
Oddly enough, you are familiar enough with Vault-Tec technology to know that Louise's Pip-Boy has a built-in flashlight in it.
Hey, Louise.
Hmm?
That Pip-Boy model of yours, that has a flashlight in it, right? You can probably use it to go ahead and shine up that place a little bit.
Oh, kind of fiddle with it a second. Be like, can I get it going, or do I need to roll?
Once he points it out to you, you hold down sort of an orangish button, and then boom, the backlight for the Pip-Boy brightens, and this sort of pale green light emanates out, and you can see.
So it's not really a flashlight, but it has light, so it can be used as such.
It's effectively a flashlight.
Never usually use it for that, but point taken.
Yeah, those models go ahead and have a good shine to them. Works as a flashlight in a pinch.
And
All right.
Can I see in the dark?
No, you cannot. You don't have any sort of night vision features built into you.
Okay.
You see a bit better than regular human eyes, but you can't see in the dark.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cynthia
All
just
right, I'll go take a peek then.
Cynthia
will.
just waits her left ear and it just goes just
Like I had it all along. I will go into the building and take a peek.
Okay.
And Cynthia will go with her.
Alvin will follow closely behind.
And you are entering which building is this again?
The revolving door.
For the Luke's hospital.
The main building?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes.
revolving front
Just
door.
making sure. Just making sure. All right.
Well, I mean, again, do we want to go to the other building first, or do we want?
Apex is already in the lobby.
Oh, fair enough.
He's just T-posed through the wall now. Just
As you enter the lobby, you do notice that this place has been absolutely ravaged by time. Piles of debris, splintered wood, age and radiation have soaked into the tiling on the walls and turned the wallpaper sort of this ugly brownish greenish color where it was once stark sterile white, you can only assume. You enter into a waiting area with several seats. The obvious directions that you can go inside the building from here. There is a front desk area, but it is shielded by some sort of glass. It looks like east and west are the directions you can go from here.
Looks
Any
like
kind of map or anything hanging around?
Not quite in the way that would be helpful to you guys. Yeah, nothing that would be helpful to you guys. I will keep track of your progress, and I'll let you know.
The desk with the glass, does it like can you just walk around the glass, or how do you
It looks
access that desk?
Looks like there is a door. A door on the side of this sort of front desk area. Yeah. Door on the side of this front desk area.
As soon as Cynthia walks in, her eyes gray out completely to like kind of a chromy silver, and her whole body language changes and she gets really robotic and just walks over to the door and tries to open it. I don't know if it's unlocked or not.
As you try the door, it is locked.
So she's just like turning the knob, turning the knob, turning the knob.
You okay? Hold on. Let me see if I can't go ahead and get this thing. You know what?
And she turns really quickly to Alvin, like without her shoulders moving, just her head like goes sideways to look at him. The doctor isn't in at the moment. He can see you in about 30 minutes if you can wait.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Doctor?
Hey.
Cynthia,
yeah.
what doctor?
The doctor isn't in at the moment. He can be with you in about 30 minutes if you can wait.
Miss Cynthia, if you could just back away from the door real quick. I got an idea how to get this place open for you, okay?
The doctor isn't in at the moment. He
Cynthia?
Her eyes go back into kind of blue. She staggers back and like shakes her head a little bit.
Cynthia?
Sorry about that.
Alvin will very gently just put his hands on her shoulders, or put his hands on Cynthia's shoulders.
She backs away immediately.
Give me just a second. I'll get this door open for you, okay?
She has both of her hands up,
Are you all right,
almost in like a defensive stance.
Alvin's just gonna put his hands up. It's okay.
Apex actually puts his hand on Alvin.
Let her be.
All right. Apex, I'm going to get this door open, okay? You just give me a second.
Alvin, I'm sorry. I don't need to go in there.
Hey,
Okay.
Cynthia, do you want to maybe step outside for some air for a second?
I'm sorry to say that won't help.
Well,
Let's
why don't we
just,
let Alvin do his thing, and maybe you and me can go a different direction.
Well, if you don't
let's
need
just look around. We don't need to waste any more time here.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
We only
Hey,
have the
no,
one
yeah,
light.
That's perfectly fine.
We only have the one light source. We should probably stay together.
Let's
Yeah.
find supplies. Let's not worry about that.
That's
Yeah, let's go.
yeah. No,
How about this, Cynthia? Do you mind maybe waiting here a sec while we check out in there?
No. I think it's best if we just go.
all right. Yeah, no problem. It's all right, Cynthia. It's Alvin's just his face just looks really like it's like that concerned compassion, you know, like just that. Don't worry. He's trying to be reassuring.
Cynthia's not looking at anyone and is just looking down the hallway so that they can move on.
Hey, Connor.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the front of the desk, look through the glass. Is there like some kind of like terminal or something over there?
As a matter of fact, you do see a terminal behind the glass.
There's a terminal back there. I might be able to go ahead and see what the hell happened. Maybe able to get a directory, maybe some kind of manifest for supplies or something. If I can get that, looks like a Robco unit back there. Might be able to go ahead and take a look at that.
Apex is going to attempt to boot that locked door open.
Okay. Roll body. Almost said strength.
Body roll 8.
Watch out for his body rolls. Watch out for his body rolls. High kicks. High kicks. This is how he does it.
Do it.
Apex
You
just
raise
makes a
your leg
running
up.
charge. Yeah.
You run towards the door, and with like a one-legged drop kick, you boot the door completely off its hinges. You have access to this front desk area. Who wants to roll wits for me?
The door cannot hurt you anymore.
I'll
One
roll
person.
wits.
One
The
person
door
roll wits.
wasn't an issue, but I do appreciate it.
Who happens to have best wits?
I can do wits. I don't know how good it's gonna be right now, though. We'll
This
find
is
out.
how we do wits.
7.
Yeah.
Sound of the door getting kicked open was pretty loud. You think you
Oh,
might have heard something above you?
Wait. Oh, God. And wait, he kicked the door open while I was looking away.
Oh, was
Oh,
that that was the
Jesus.
door you were trying to get into?
No, well, okay. Oh, no. Okay, so you...
The door is broken open and you think you heard
So-
something above us.
He broke the door open, and that was like, I'm assuming, a really loud bang, right?
I did not do it quietly. Yes.
Okay. And there was a sound that I heard above us. She's gonna immediately take the shotgun out, full crimson eyes, and start shooting at wherever she heard it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So
Apex will actually flinch at that and just kind of like throw his hands over his head and just like kind of duck down for a second.
Alvin's gonna hit the fucking deck.
Me too.
as roll body and be sure to keep a track of your ammo. As you whip out your shotgun, you blast it into the ceiling.
8.
I mean, I guess luckily nothing
You
to attack, but
you hear a dull as you open fire into the ceiling above you.
Okay.
And then you hear a, what the hell was that?
Cynthia is still trained on the spot she shot at. and is just like waiting to like hear what the next thing is. But still red crimson eyes, still pointing at the ceiling, not moving.
What are the
Should we
rest of
be
you doing?
leaving?
Go ahead, Alvin.
Okay. Alvin's gonna shoot a glance at Apex and nod, and he's gonna make his way to that terminal and try to get to it and just check the manifest. Just get the information he needs real quick.
Okay.
Apex is going to slink into the shadows and hide.
Okay.
I will do the same.
So Louise and Apex roll wits.
8.
Okay.
9.
Okay. You both feel like you're pretty well hidden,
More so than the nurse holding a gun, anyway.
at least for the moment. Alvin. It appears that this terminal is asking for a password. Would you like to roll smarts?
Yes. I'm gonna try to bypass. 6.
Yeah. Flashing light that says access denied pops up on the terminal window for you.
Alvin
Does not
just
appear.
kind of spits on the ground for a second. Can I give it a second try later?
You feel like maybe you've tried the best you can at the current juncture. Maybe if you sit down with it a little bit longer, you might be able to try it again. But you know, Cynthia has a shotgun that just fired off in the ceiling.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why Alvin's just trying to do this real quick, and it's just like, okay. And he heard,
Okay.
what the hell is that? So what Alvin's gonna do is, after he goes ahead and does that, doesn't work. The password isn't password.
Well, hang on. Before anything else happens, you hear above you.
Is that the sound of people running?
Sounded like footsteps.
That makes sense.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna hiss out to Cynthia, should we go? Cynthia! Fuck.
Cynthia, get hiding. Don't worry, I'll do something.
The ones that spoke out sounded intelligent. Perhaps they could be reasoned with.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna turn off the light on my Pip-Boy.
Okay. You turn off the light. It is very dark for you all now.
Maybe. Oh shit, we should.
What's the plan, guys? Go for the door, stay.
Cynthia, like, pulls the shotgun down. Her eyes go back to normal blue. Her head pops up to see Alvin in the room. And then beelines it for the computer, sits down and tries to open the... try to enter the password.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep guard at her. Alvin's just gonna get into a boxing stance with his power fists.
Said,
Apex is going to stand around the corner from one of the doors and just keep his ears open for anybody that might pop through, waiting in ambush.
I still want to be hidden, but I'm gonna get in a shooting range for if anything pops out of the door. So he's at the door itself, and I'm sort of over where I can shoot if I can.
Okay.
I will pull out my shotgun and train it on that entrance.
Okay.
And I need to roll wits.
Roll smarts.
Smarts. Okay. Yeah, they're the same. 14.
Oh,
Oh my god, 2 sixes.
sure enough,
Perfect.
you're beeping and booping, and you are punching in, you're tapping keys, and you gain access to the front terminal. You have a menu with 3 options. One that says logs, one that says patient logs, and one that says Protectron control.
She goes to Protectron control.
You open the what the fuck? Protectron control menu, and it reads that one unit is ready to use, but you don't see a Protectron around you anywhere.
Is there any way that she can have it like home to this terminal?
Are you going to try and activate the Protectron?
Yes.
Okay.
With that roll, yes.
You enter in the key, and you hear a couple floors above you.
Protectron unit activated. Patrolling area for unlawful access of hospital facilities.
That thing has a really loud speaker.
She's gonna also input. Can it go off of descriptors, like features?
You don't quite know what's happening with it. It just said Protectron unit activated. It doesn't seem like this terminal quite has the capabilities that you're trying to use it for. You feel like that might be something a bit more specialized that this terminal can't do. What is everybody else doing?
Like I said, Apex is just sitting in, like, lying in wait in ambush of anything that might try to hostilely come into this room.
Did as loud as that Protectron voice was, did that maybe like, are the footsteps still coming towards us, or did they like maybe go towards it now? Or
my microphone probably didn't do it very much justice. It was very faint, but you all definitely heard it.
Like, because if we heard it on this floor, then the people above us one floor up must have heard it too. Like, are we still hearing footsteps? Or are they going towards it, or what's going on with that?
Roll wits.
Six.
Yeah, you can't hear anything other than the loud, very rhythmic, robotic, loud, clanging footsteps.
Would we know what a Protectron is? Is that a common thing?
Yeah, relatively common. They're around.
Sort of
refresh me for someone who's not familiar with Fallout that much.
Merchants would sometimes travel with them. They're general security robots.
Protectrons they're old pre-war security robots.
Are they pretty lethal?
They are designated to use lethal force.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fun!
They're
lasers.
Cynthia's gone with the nuclear option.
They were used for all sorts of different things, but with a name like Protectron, you can sort of assume.
Well, I mean, Protectron is a little more, human-friendly than, say, the Eviscerator 3000.
Look, my Second Amendment rights tells me that I have the right to bear a robot that can destroy a village.
Oh
God.
I want there to be a Protectron whose name is just the Second Amendment.
Just as a side note, Cynthia's like going through literally everything in this computer as fast as she can process it.
All the logs and stuff.
Everything.
You're getting a bunch of old pre-war patient logs. People coming in for like broken legs or burns.
Communism.
Stuff like that.
Communism.
Have to treat the communism.
Ah, yes, time for your time for your
Communist vaccination.
communist vaccination.
Yes, come and get the
Gotta
vaccine.
Inject you with
Anyway.
the red, white, and blue.
Connor,
You're
oh.
you don't really get a ton of important information. Other than that, this building appears to have 4 floors.
She like snap turns to Alvin. There are 4 floors here. Probably supplies left over.
If there's a functioning protectron,
Yeah, it is hard to say.
Right?
Oh yeah, no, it's a mouthful.
then it's likely there are other things worth salvaging.
Alvin's gonna think for a hot second. Is like about protectrons. Like they'll obviously shoot somebody who's like pointing a gun at them, but like, what if you're unarmed or have like industry equipment with you, like power fists and shit like that? Do they go ahead and also shoot you, or do they shoot anybody who's like there?
Roll smarts.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Them being sort of pre-war robots that have been laying dormant, you're not quite sure what the status of the internals are. The functioning ones' AIs, haven't been updated in literal centuries.
Oh boy.
So
What? How did you get the filter?
Oops.
Cynthia's now Protectron.
So really, that they can discern if you're armed or not, but most of the time it's a crapshoot, and they might just unload on you anyway.
Cynthia, that Protectron is 50-50 of shooting us.
They are designed to protect a list of people who have been dead for centuries, and they don't know you.
So Cynthia's eyes are Cynthia's eyes are like fluctuating between like that silver chromish color and blue. And as she's talking to Alvin, she goes, should I turn off?
Cynthia, bear with me. Yeah, try to shut her off if you can. Try to shut her off. It's a crapshoot.
Okay.
It's a real big crapshoot. If that thing.
Fine, I'll just turn.
Oh,
Apex is just like. Apex is like curious, like going between like keeping his ear out for people that are approaching and going like looking over to Cynthia.
That's a new behavior.
Alvin
and she's
Louise
she's
is
gonna
just like
immediately
Louise has no clue what's going on.
Alvin looks over to Apex and Louise while Cynthia's doing this and gives the most like awkward smile and slowly gives 2 thumbs up, like maybe.
Cynthia will look back at the computer and like hit deactivate if she can see it.
Okay. Apex, you said you were on the watch out for anything?
Yes.
Roll wits.
Nope. I am distracted by Cynthia's behavior.
Yeah, this is a little weird. Never seen this happen before. Okay. Louise, what were you doing?
I'm over kind of across from the way, but my gun is trained on that door too.
Okay.
That Apex is at. Do I get to roll or?
I mean, yeah, roll wits. Just had to try and figure out what this would be.
8.
Okay. You have your gun trained on this door. And Cynthia, you are going to deactivate the Protectron?
Because I would imagine it would just be like a button since I'm already in and everything.
Yeah.
So, yep, she's just gonna...
You hit it.
Protectron unit deactivated. returning to recharging station.
That's relief. Cynthia, I'm not sure what's happening right now, but we gotta hide right now, okay?
Oh, it's fine. I just gotta give me a moment.
Alvin's gonna hold out his hand for Cynthia to take, and he's gonna, if she takes it, he's gonna lead her somewhere to hide.
It's around this time that you all hear the elevator go. Boom. Boom.
Oh shit.
We really, really maybe should go.
I don't even know if I'd know what that noise is.
Probably
I don't
not,
know
actually.
if Apex has seen. I don't know if Apex has ever seen a functioning elevator.
Maybe not.
What was that?
People coming down.
You see numbers lighting up above the door. 3.
We gotta get the fuck out of here. That is an elevator. Oh my stars. We gotta get out of here right now.
Many can
As
it
soon
hold?
as Alvin grabs Cynthia's hand, she does go back to normal blue, and her voice stabilizes. What are we doing here? Sorry.
We have like 30 seconds until people come out of that elevator. We need to decide. Leaving, going, now what?
We either need to hide, get scarce, or we need to run.
Does the number indicate how many are inside?
No,
No.
that's
No, it's the floor. There are 4 floors, so it's just coming down from the top floor. We can go into a side room.
2.
yeah. Side room's fine. Let's go. Let's go.
Is
Come on,
that the
y'all.
closest way? Oh, well, then let's
Decreasing
go.
in number.
So you're heading off into a side room in the waiting area. It looks like this might be like a children's waiting area. So you head in there. There's like a couple of
Cynthia pulls the plug to the computer as she runs.
pulls the plug on the computer. All right, you pull the plug and sure enough, the thing
Apex
shuts
carries the door. Apex carries the door with him.
off. You grab the door
God.
and you carry the door with you.
Why do you need that?
Cover.
That's actually really smart.
Fair enough.
Rest of you, what are you doing?
You're going to the side room.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to the side.
Cynthia's just following where
Are
Alvin
you-
goes right now.
Are you hiding? Are you
Yes, let's hide.
okay? Hiding. Roll wits.
Oh boy. 9.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
10.
Apex is using the door that he's bringing with him to barricade the door that we go into.
Okay.
So it's double doors. Nice.
So you patrong.
So I don't know what you want me to roll for that.
Roll.
I'm just imagining.
Wits.
Okay.
Just imagining them opening the door, and then there's just another door.
Real fake doors.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's what I'm doing. I just have the other door behind the first door.
All right.
Like what?
So you barricade the door with another door. Elevator goes. Ding. Elevator door hitches for a moment and then. And you see walking out of the elevator. What appears
It's
to be
ghouls.
a ghoul.
So wait, you said we could see this? Is there a window in this room?
There are
The
windows
door
in this room, yes.
Okay,
The
okay.
door I have probably also has one of those like transparent bulletproof glass windows.
Yes. This is meant to be a sort of waiting area for children, so there needs to
Got
be
it,
windows
got
so
it,
people
got
can
it.
keep an eye on them.
They have ghouls.
And this definitely looks like a feral ghoul again.
Judging from its sort of slacked posture, its clouded over eyes, its general gauntness, this appears to be a feral ghoul.
How many?
Just the one.
What you
And
say,
it-
Apex?
Looks around.
It's trying to track us.
So just stay down and be quiet.
Apex is just watching through the window, like kind of side-eyed from the door that he's holding.
Okay. You want to stay hidden as well?
Partially, but I also want to keep my eye on the ghoul.
Okay.
Cynthia's ready with the hunter's rifle. Hunkered down but aiming.
All right.
Apex is ready to tear this thing in half if it or smash it with the other door if it tries to get too close.
So roll wits, Apex.
That is a 7.
Okay. What would you prefer to be doing? Would you prefer to keep an eye on it, or would you prefer to stay hidden? 'Cause you
I would prefer
can't
to
do
keep an
both.
eye on it.
Okay. So
I would like to know what it is doing.
as you keep an eye on it, I'm just gonna make a little roly roll myself for the first time in forever. Yeah, as you lean your head out and you look at this ghoul, one of the red emergency lights sort of catches on your white Brahmin skull. And you're keeping a close eye on it. And it turns its head up and it cranes over. And you lock eyes with this thing.
All right, it knows we're here.
Shotgun up.
And it is it crawls over to the door and it just begins beating on it with its bare hands. It appears the barricade job you did with it is holding all right, but this thing is making a lot of noise.
Now that it is within my range, Apex is going to try to crush it with the door he is holding.
Well, you closed the initial door, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have to wait for the ghoul to get through that first door then.
That's true. Unless I use that door instead.
Oh my god.
You're gonna batter ram it with 2 doors?
Wait, I have an idea.
Apex, master of doors!
Wait a minute, lady. If we're having a doorception here, might I suggest something?
Well, what do you got in mind?
I am going to swing my power fist into the barricaded door and blow that door into the ghoul.
All right.
Oh my god.
Why not? Let's
Alvin
make a
and
lot
I,
of noise.
Alvin and I are just going to smash through these doors and try to obliterate this ghoul.
Excellent. Both of you roll body.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yeah, boy!
So, with the combination of these two very large men, you take the door. The other one wasn't locked, and you lean back. And Alvin, you use both of your fists at the same time to, and you both send this door flying. And as if an explosion went off, just the other door comes completely off its hinges, and you just hear this ugly wet splat from the other side of the hallway.
Die hard doors!
Oh my god.
As this burst of crimson now decorates the wall hidden behind the rubble of these doors, and no sound comes from the ghoul.
I think it's dead.
Oh, you think so? As you just hear a shh, as just the pneumatic part of the power fist just snaps back into place. Hey, you think so? We made a pretty good team. High five. Alvin just holds up his hand for a high five.
Apex will glance at it for a second, and then give him a high five.
Hey guys, hate to break up the celebration, but we did hear a human voice earlier and doubt it was him. So we may still have more people in here still, and we just made a lot more noise.
Yeah.
Cynthia's gonna try and look for a phone for the intercom system.
Okay. You do see a phone at the end of a hallway. It looks like it's going to a staircase.
Yeah, she's just gonna make it obvious that like she's gonna like make eye contact with everyone and then go down to the hallway and then get on the phone.
Okay.
Apex is going to glance at the tiny room that this thing came out of.
Roll smart.
Me?
Yeah.
9.
Okay, so you are able to discern basically the general layout of how this works. There's like a little guide next to it, and you boop boop, you hit some dials. The dial tone does not work, but you hit it, and there are a couple of like main offices that you can contact.
Mm-hmm. Any of them on the 4th floor?
Yes, there is
That
one on the
seemed
4th
like
floor.
they'd be a main one.
There's one on the 2nd floor, 2 on the 3rd floor, and 1 on the 4th floor.
She's just gonna call the main office.
The main office that you're standing next to?
No, on the 4th floor.
Oh, on the 4th floor. Okay.
4th floor reception.
You hear a...
Would whoever's up there mind telling us what's going on?
You get no response.
She'll try every floor and do the same thing.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Apex is investigating the tiny room that the ghoul came out of, the elevator.
Okay.
He's never seen one.
You investigate this tiny room. Roll wits.
I know nothing about this tiny room as I walk into it.
This is incredible. You've never seen anything like this. It's got a little light. It's got a bunch of fun buttons.
Since I rolled so low, I might fiddle with one of those buttons.
Okay. You push a button and the door...
Uh-oh.
The rest of you see...
Do we see that? Oh shit!
Oh, Apex, what the hell, bud?
Apex is now on the second floor.
I will run to the elevator and push the button to make it come back down.
I press a few more buttons to see if it opens the door.
Roll smarts. Now
that's a 12.
Hey, there you go. You see a button with 2 arrows going outwards. You can only assume that means open, right?
Apex nods. Apex nods. Of course. Presses that one.
So you, sure enough,
get to the 2nd floor. The door opens.
You get out onto the 2nd floor. Louise.
Yeah, I'm out on the 2nd floor. I just walk out.
Strangest little room. Closed me in.
The
Where'd
Louise,
you
the
go?
elevator comes back down.
Fuck my life!
Apex
Damn
is
it.
not there.
I can't even be mad. Apex is like the best chaotic energy we've ever had.
And
Alvin.
I don't know if
So-
he's
so- so I-
experienced
so I
this before, but if the amount of time that it probably took him to do that, Cynthia's probably now on the intercom for the 2nd floor.
I'm
So I
gonna
don't know how
turn-
he'd
hold on,
handle that.
Do I hear a phone ring like nearby where I get out?
You hear from the heavens, Apex. Cynthia,
Yep.
what do you say?
Does anyone here want to tell me what's going on?
You hear that
I'm gonna-
from the heavens above.
I'm gonna turn it-
I answer back.
Yeah, where did you go?
I'm gonna turn to Alvin on the first one, just be like, I'm going to go get him. I'm getting in the elevator, and I push the button for the 2nd floor.
You still don't hear anything else.
Cynthia. Alvin it was going to go to the elevator, but it shuts before he can get there.
See ya, sucker!
So what are you doing now, Alvin?
Alvin is looking at the intercom, and back at Cynthia for the intercom, then the elevator, and just Alvin just gives a shrug and looks at Cynthia. I think I'm going to go to the second floor and see where the hell they went off to.
Well, don't leave without me. I'll
Absolutely.
go with you.
Absolutely not. Come on, let's get going.
Meanwhile, realizing
So
that
you're-
Apex is on his own, he would probably immediately try to scan his surroundings for threats
Well,
and then find a place to stalk.
excellent. All of this happens very fast. As soon as you stepped out of that elevator and answered the intercom, you felt a barrel press against the back of your skull. Don't move, smooth skin.
A ghoul.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a ghoul. And I'm gonna blow your brains out if you make one little idle twitch, too. Don't try anything cute. What are you, some kind of Brahmin enthusiast?
I am the Apex.
Right. Whatever, smooth skin. Hands in the fucking air.
Apex slowly starts to raise his hands. And as they get closer to the top of his head, close to about where that gun barrel is leveled, he will twist his arm around, snatching the gun from his hands. I will use disarm.
Disarm? Do you need to roll anything for that?
I just need to, succeed in my attack roll here.
Okay, roll body.
13.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh my god.
Boy,
Lift up hands, snatch gun away. It is now in my hands.
Okay.
And I would imagine
So-
Louise is hitting the
And
second
I
floor
am
by
now,
then.
and I step 3 feet back and stare this thing in the face as I stand in a combat ready stance.
As you snatch the hunting rifle, he wasn't lying. He pulled that trigger. You don't get hurt, but the rest of you hear a gunshot.
Alvin is running faster.
Wait, so Louise, is Louise there by the time?
So hang on.
Yeah, I'm in the elevator
Hang on.
for the
Hang on. Hang on.
Lots
Yeah,
of things happening.
Okay, let Connor clarify.
So, Apex, as you turn around, and are you pointing the hunting rifle at the school now?
God, no, I'm holding it like a club.
Okay, so you're holding the hunting rifle like a club. You see now this ghoul who appears to be reaching for a pistol at his hip. Quite you haven't seen many of these creatures. His skin looks mostly rotten and peeling away from his body. His nose is noticeably missing. His eyes are bloodshot, look like permanently bloodshot brown eyes. He's wearing a sort of leather jacket with blue jeans, sort of combat style boots. He looks pretty well armed, as a matter of fact. He also has a knife on his other boot, but he is going for his pistol. And noticeably, he's wearing a very bright green undershirt. But you can't quite make out anything else.
As he is still trying to present himself as a threat, I am going to take my newly acquired club and attempt to break the arm that he is going for that pistol with that club.
Okay. While that's happening, the rest of you.
Now I'm in the elevator alone because I got on first. Are you guys going for the stairs?
Did
you
you
and
hit
Alvin?
Did you hit
Yeah,
any
I hit
buttons?
the button for the second floor.
Okay, so
We would have seen it stop on the second floor because of the numbers.
yeah, you would have. So Louise is going up to the second floor by herself as well.
Oh god.
Cynthia, you did see stairs that looked like they were going to the second floor.
Yeah. And so
Yeah,
I
that's
heard,
I was
but
going.
but
You
we
heard the
a
gunfire.
gunshot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. Okay. She's back in that mode. Eyes go red and immediately starts, like, going up the stairs with gun in hand. Doesn't pay attention to Alvin.
Cynthia, oh hell. Hey, Cynthia. Like, Alvin is like, he's also going up the stairs, but he's trying to like get Cynthia's attention, like waving hands around, just like, hey, look at me. Pay attention to me for a second.
Head trained forward completely, just walking up the stairs very methodically.
So I'm gonna break this dude's arm.
Oh hell. And Alvin's just gonna run, because Alvin can put 2 and 2 together. She's in a death mode. We're gonna go ahead and run toward the sound of that gunshot real quick.
Okay, Apex, you're gonna try to break this dude's arm.
Yeah, basically just try to get him to stand the fuck down. Realize that he's outclassed.
Body roll. Watch out for your body rolls.
That's another 13.
Another 13. As you, like a baseball, just crack the butt of his rifle into his wrist, you hear an audible and the 10mm goes flying and he goes, "Ah, son of a bitch!"
Stand down.
Ah. What?
Stand down.
Oh,
The
why?
next attack. The next attack will not be so kind.
His hand is throbbing and shaking noticeably. He bares his browned teeth at you and snarls.
I hold the rifle in 2 hands in front of him, and I attempt to snap it in half in an intimidation tactic.
Okay.
I'm so ready for this one.
You do have intimidation tactics, right? Like
I do.
Okay.
And this
so
is the way I am attempting to intimidate him.
So roll body.
That is a 7. I don't quite break it all the way.
So he doesn't notice this, but you do hurt yourself a little bit.
I strained something.
You take 1 damage that isn't negated by your shield because it would have been 2.
Yeah.
The apex is sprained.
You think you cut your knee open a little bit, but the rifle breaks in half. Shit.
Never break eye contact.
He just sort of holds his wrist. Damn it. Look, if you're gonna kill me, then kill me, Smoothskin.
That was never my goal.
What are you, slavers then?
No. Have you seen any?
What?
Slavers. They are my enemy.
No. I'm... What the hell is this? He's, like, backing up a little bit. This is crazy.
This is the apex.
What did you do to my ghouls?
There was only one. It attacked. It did not fare too well.
Why the hell did... Who shot the other one?
A misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding?
My companion. She attacked without thinking.
What kind of crazy broad just goes firing weapons
And
in
I'm going
ceilings?
to assume that Cynthia is coming up the stairs.
Around the
and
corner.
Have I really not gotten there by now?
I will stand between the ghoul and Cynthia to make
Wait,
sure
have
that
I
she
really
doesn't
not
just.
gotten there by now in the elevator?
We're probably a pretty.
I ran ahead of Cynthia a little bit.
It's about
I'm willing
it's
to,
about
I'm willing
this
to bet it's a
time.
fairly slow elevator.
It's about this time that Louise, you're on the 2nd floor, and you pop out of the elevator to the scene of Apex, with the 2 halves of a perfectly good hunting rifle, at his feet,
I mean,
and
not anymore.
a ghoul gentleman, holding his wrist and looking.
I
like
immediately
he's in
pull
a lot
out
of
my
pain.
shotgun and aim. Hey,
what-
buddy, you been busy?
Apex turns and nods.
We are talking.
Oh, Okay. I'm gonna keep this up just in case.
Damn
but
it!
You guys go ahead.
What do you want from me?
Actually, we were just looking for supplies. Things got a little crazy.
You think? You killed one of my You must have
Hey,
killed
to be-
both of them!
Okay, above game, I've been wondering about that. Didn't we only kill one? What about
No.
what is the other one?
I shot it through the ceiling.
Apex points.
Oh, that's what happened.
Apex points towards the bullet holes in the ground.
Oh, okay. Then I look. So I see this. I see the bullet holes in the dead ghoul. Or is the dead ghoul still there?
You don't see it anywhere around.
Oh, but I can assume basically.
If you want
I'll ask him. I'll ask him. Be like, wait, 2? I thought we only killed the 1.
to. Oh, someone shot through the floor and it hit my ghoul.
That was our companion.
Fuck!
I look down at the bullet holes and then I connect 2 and 2 and I'm like, oh shit, that was a good shot. Sorry.
Congratulations!
Well, hey, one me. Speaking of which, oh damn, where are they anyway? I think I left them
And
behind.
about that time,
We pan over.
probably Alvin probably runs in first out of the stairs.
You broke my goddamn wrist.
Do you heal? Or are
What?
you stuck that way? I have never talked to a ghoul before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
kind of new at this.
Hang on.
I'm new, but this is new.
He holds up his other hand. I'm reaching for a stim pack, okay?
Apex nods, keeping his eye on him.
You're
You
not
go
gonna
ahead.
shoot me? He looks over at Louise. You're not gonna shoot me?
As long as it's just a stim pack.
What the hell? What a crazy fucking day. And he reaches into like a pack that he's got on the back of his belt, and he sure enough pulls out a stim pack and he resets his wrist.
The only ghouls I've run into have been feral.
Well, for starters, yeah, we can heal. We're just like you regular humans. We're just all crispy. Not enough of you seem to fucking get that, though.
Yeah, your 2 friends though, they seemed a little unfriendlier than you.
They were perfectly fine as long as they were with me.
Oh. Yeah, messes all around.
The boss is not gonna be happy that I lost 2 more.
Boss.
Damn it! Do you realize how much you fucked me?
That depends. Who's your boss?
Of course. You must not have heard. He sort of pulls open, he unzips his leather jacket that he's got on. And Apex, you saw this earlier, but he's wearing a bright green shirt. And as he pulls it a little bit over his left breast, you see this. Do you see it?
I do. It is a little semicircle, and then a circle in the... Looks almost like an upside-down Wi-Fi symbol.
Would we know this particular symbol? I feel like, have I taken notes on that? I have not.
Louise, roll smarts. Just Louise.
Nice.
10.
Excellent. You've heard of not quite a raider gang, but a gang nonetheless of only ghouls.
Ghoul gang.
You've heard rumors about them. They seem to be coming. Hang on, I'm just looking up real quick on what that roll would get you. They seem to be mostly gathered in the west area. They have with that roll, you know that they're sort of based around the old Lambert International Airport.
I think I actually want to write that one down.
And you know they utilize feral ghouls as well, because regular ghouls are not seen as threats to ferals.
Where did you say they were? An airport?
The Lambert International Airport.
Lambert
I've flown into that one before.
National
Yeah,
Airport.
you must have.
All right.
Lanny arrived in Missouri on a
Like,
chair.
what's their particular thing? They're just to survive? Are they scavengers too? Or what's their dealio?
You can inference that, judging from them being only ghouls, they're basically sick of getting pushed around by most of the other populace of the wasteland, and they're all sticking together and sticking out for themselves. They don't like smooth skins, as they call them. They're not overtly hostile to humans, but they're not above just killing people for their stuff if they're bigots. Since you got a 10 on that, you know that they call themselves the Harbingers.
Oh, the Harbingers, right? You guys
That's
were a
right.
rumor.
Oh,
You're a little
very
far
real,
from
lady.
home, though. You're a little far from home, though, ain't you?
I'm just one of the supply scouts they got patrolling the area.
Fair enough. It's pretty much what we were doing, but we seem to have gotten into a little bounce off with each other.
You're fucking telling me.
Yeah, I was gonna ask her, Alvin and Cynthia there yet?
Yeah,
So-
you get there. You get there as they're talking.
Alvin's like, this is the longest hallway.
So many
well,
stairs.
Cynthia was also moving really slowly, and by the time they get to the door, she puts her back to the wall and holds her rifle up like she's gonna turn and shoot. But Alvin is in front of her, so I don't know what you're gonna do.
Would you like to say that Alvin got a fair distance ahead of Cynthia, or because I
Well,
was trying to
she-
get your attention, realized that you were in a kill mode, and Alvin was like, "Oh fuck," and he went to go ahead and find Apex.
Unless you
As
were
soon as-
unless you were actively trying to go faster than Cynthia, I'd say that you would end up behind her.
Because I think when they get to the door, if Alvin is near her and she puts her back up to the wall, she's gonna side eye at him and be like, "What's the move, Captain?"
Captain,
How many are there?
hold your fire. Let me let me go ahead and talk to him first.
Are you sure? I heard
Absolutely.
shots.
I'll be perfectly fine.
Oh, what the hell is happening? Oh, I'm gonna get killed by a bunch of freaks that are freakier than me.
Does Alvin, do me and Apex see Alvin?
Yeah, you both notice at this point. They're both out in the open on the
He's
same floor as
probably
you guys.
in the doorway, but she's the one who's up against the wall, making sure she's not within sight.
Oh, I'll just call out to him. Like, oh, hey, there you are. Sorry about leaving you behind like that.
Red immediately drains to blue, pulls the gun down, comes around the corner. Well, there you all are.
The small room transports you between places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Intriguing.
Louise, that was amazing. Cynthia, are you okay? You were calling me captain and things like that.
Captain.
What?
Yeah, like I thought you were gonna. Alvin will then notice the ghoul. Oh, hi there. I'm Alvin Bronson. What's your name?
His jaw goes a little slack. Oh my god, I'm surrounded by nut jobs. These nut jobs killed my ghouls.
Nah, we're just friendly.
I'm
Friendly.
Look, I'm
My
mighty
ghouls
sorry.
are dead.
Friendly, but also
You
willing
broke
to
my
protect
wrist.
ourselves.
Okay.
Self-defense. Self-defense, right, Apex?
You tried to shoot me.
You
you
killed my ghouls!
Your ghouls tried to
I'm
kill.
not laughing in game. I'm laughing on game.
Cynthia's
Okay.
got a bit of a quizzical
Okay.
look on her face, like,
Because you shot first! How many times do I gotta explain it?
Once was
We
enough, but
shot-
talking in circles doesn't help.
I shot.
Look,
I'm the one that shot. I shot.
Yes.
W-
Apex
Mhm.
points to the like the hole in the floor where the shotgun shells went through.
I don't think you were in your right mind about that. It wasn't.
She like kind of brings her hand up in front of her mouth and is like first finger and thumb on chin, like thinking about it.
Alvin's gonna look at Alvin's gonna address Fagul. Look, we can't undo what happened. I'm beyond words of how to apologize to you. I understand with ghouls and whatnot. Y'all got a different way of doing things. I understand that.
Not really.
But
I mean, we do things the same way as humans, just uglier.
I know, sir. I'm from Riverside. I know.
Wow. You're a bit far, huh?
Yeah, you're telling me, partner. I was trying to go ahead and fix somebody's truck. Got hit upside my head. Woke up and I was in someplace, and then I went ahead and ran from that. I came down here.
He sort of takes a step back, squints at you all, takes another step back. Wait a minute. There's 4 of you. Are you those escaped slaves? And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
All right.
Bye,
my
Austin.
God.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin. Sorry, Austin. Love you, Austin. Bye.
Send firewood, Austin.
Hoo boy!
Woo boy! Export as what?
Hoo
Wait, you
boy.
said
MP3 is fine.
MP3. There we go.
Whew.
Yeah, the entire time during that cutscene, I'm like, I need to get ahead of Cynthia. We're all
Oh
gonna...
my God. There were like so many things coming into play, and I was like, oh no. No.
My plan was you were gonna go, how many of them? I'm like, I'll talk to him, soldier. Don't worry. And then I go in, I'm like, you all gotta fucking hide.
She's gonna fucking kill you.
And the second she comes around the corner, she's like, well, hi.
Who wants biscuits?
I'm gonna take a
Oh, yeah, she walks around the corner. Well, hi. Alvin drops to the ground.
I'll take
Dear
a
God,
screen
no!
by screen real quick.
It is very hard to
did
be
you
the
say-
straight man in this group.
MP3 or wave?
MP3.
Okay.
I
And
don't
I
have-
Though either is fine, I think.
I already said it does a
Okay.
wave.
I'm sure it is.
Higher
Well,
audio.
there we go then.
There you go.
I
That's-
also just realized just now that that filter is not going to be on this file. Oh, sorry,
Aw.
Austin. I love you.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
It
Oh,
was so
I didn't
cool.
realize it
I was
until
like,
late.
what was that?
Don't worry. Maybe Austin go ahead and like crinkle some tin foil during that part or something.
Yeah.
Just throw some static in there over your voice a little bit.
Yeah.
Austin,
Sorry,
edit
but-
the audio file.
Fix it in post.
Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it.
Next time I'll make sure I have the. Well, I realized halfway through that I needed that my thing had like not worked, and so I had to turn it on, and that's why my oh boy was oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Can I
but-
safely delete the file from the first episode of Gateway at this point?
Oh,
You know, you don't need it anymore, right?
I
It's
don't
up on
think so.
YouTube. It's up on Spotify and whatnot.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Cool. I usually keep at least 2 episodes at once just to make sure.
Fair enough.
Just
That
to
is a
be
good
zapped.
idea. You guys have been messaging me. Uh-oh.
Bro.
I just shot you
Oopie.
I just shot you an update to one of the things that I hit
Gotcha.
you with.
Yeah.
Mine was
I
just
have a
trying
lot
to
of tabs
forward you
open.
about the thing.
I have my random encounter table. I have my loot table. I've got a map of the St. Louis area. I've got
Connor, I
the
sent you
Fallout
a line of
wiki.
text. Didn't you see my singular line of text?
I am. I was trying super
I
hard
did
to
see
be
that.
straight man. And Alvin's like, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to lie to you and say that I'm a soldier. I am not. But if I don't say this, I think I might die. So.
Well, that didn't go in any way as I expected.
Yeah. And then you looked over and she's like, oh, well, hello, Louise. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay. So anyway, we are.
Didn't expect you to find Kirk today either.
But here we are.
And now,
Here we are.
we know he's out there.
To be fair, we did not find Kirk. Kirk found us.
Oh my god, is that the one that he makes the Kirkland butter, right? Kirkland brand?
You're actually way more right than you think you are.
Oh.
Because I was looking, I was like,
Kirk,
what do I want?
Kirk owns Costco.
I was like, what do I want to name this super mutant? And I look at a bottle of Kirkland sparkling water on my desk, and I'm like, Kirk.
Oh
Kirk!
my god.
My
it really
name!
was?
Fucking
I love
wild,
it.
dude.
Only right here on twitch.tv/The Unexpectables, Saturdays, every other Saturday.
Every other
So, let's go around the horn and tell people what you're up to. Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. You can find me everywhere, all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. And for Twitch, I'm Boobs McBalrog, but it's zeros instead of O's because Twitch doesn't like boobs. But yeah, this week I'll be streaming probably more Stardew Valley. I'm not sure if I'm starting Resident Evil 6 this week or next, but it's coming. I've got to decide. An exciting thing, vagueness, is happening right now, so I have to decide how to scream and or not scream. Yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah.
Sarah?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. I don't got much. Nothing I can talk about right now, so it's kind of yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I just saw a comment in the chat. So does Kirk pick up Pepper and shake her to make butter?
Oh my god.
It's a pepper shaker.
Ew, I don't want to think about that process. Getting the butter out. No, okay, I stop now.
It comes out in little curls.
No, God, that's so much worse.
Ew!
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Like a Play-Doh fun factory.
No.
All
Okay. All
Just
right.
tell
Who's
people
next?
where they can find you.
Yeah, please.
All right, when I'm not haunting your imaginations, you can find me haunting your imaginations elsewhere, like on twitch.tv/LannyPator or Twitter/LannyPator or anywhere /LannyPator, really, except Instagram, where it's Lan1gram. Where you can watch me post like fitness updates and food blog stuff. This Monday, if you're not all role-playing gamed out just yet, we got Roll With Me. Connor, Caitlin, you guys joined me along with Taka and my buddy Shadow Dancer Bob. And you guys are currently in the presence of the Archfey of Winter, so that should be interesting.
That'll be
passed
something.
out upstairs.
Yeah. Just really chilly. But yeah, follow, have fun. I've been playing Civ lately, so perhaps even tomorrow evening, watch me conquer more of the world. The great Lanny Empire shall rule it all.
Yeehaw.
How about you, Rabbit?
Oh man, okay, so you guys can find me at twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday through Friday. My big thing is on Wednesday and Friday. I do Scree Squad, which is a running of all the Falcom games. I'm doing Trails of Cold Steel 4, which is an RPG. I mostly stream RPGs, horror games, and retro games. I'm really looking forward to Village. If you all have seen that, you've
Oh
Mhm.
God.
it looks so fucking good.
Tall vampire lady.
Big vampire Milky. But Monday through Thursday, I gotta remember my schedule because normally I just wake up and I scratch myself and I go, what today?
Oh.
And
Oh.
let's see. No, not that. I scratched my side. What were you
Oh,
thinking?
right.
Bro,
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Come on, it's
Ew.
fine.
No. Okay, so yeah, Monday through Thursday I stream Final Fantasy 14. And then Tuesday's pretty much dealer's choice. I basically just do retro games on that one. I'm trying to get Secret of Evermore working because that was one of my favorite RPGs when I was a little kid. I kind of want to show everyone that one.
It's a pretty fun one.
Oh, you played it?
Oh yeah, I
You're the
played that one a
only
lot.
person I know who played it.
What
Fuck
game
it.
is this?
I like that your little dog changes as you go through the eras.
Yeah, and then like he's a toaster at the end. It's so good. It's Secret
Yeah.
of Evermore.
What game is this?
Secret
It's-
of Evermore. It's a
It's kind of a spiritual sequel to Secrets of Mana, but not made by the same people, but it's kind of the same game system.
It was all made by the USA team of Squaresoft.
Mhm.
And
Ooh.
man, sometimes it shows because it glitches like a fucker sometimes. But
Yeah.
it is really, really fun. It's about a boy and his dog being lost in space and time. It's so good.
The story is pretty much non-existent, but the gameplay is pretty great.
Oh yeah. The story's pretty forgettable, but it's fun.
Yeah. What about you, Connor?
That it. You, Connor.
Woo!
Take it away.
They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tuesday is pretty much my tabletop wargaming day. With my buddy Luke, we're going to be playing some 9th edition in a 500-point game. That's going to be a lot of fun. Friday is Friday Funhouse, where you play a lot of fun party games with my friends. Played a lot of virtual reality games last night. Most of my other people were busy. I played some Beat Saber with Darko Draco, however. Saturday, I play through the Yakuza series. Yakuza Kiwami 2 is what we're on right now. That's a lot of fun. Sundays, I either do more VR games or I play games with the actual Harbingers, who guess where that game came from, but there's a reason I called them that, not just a funny reference. They're the community over at Dead House Sonata's Discord, and we play pretty much whatever we want. And if you don't know what Dead House Sonata is, well then clearly you haven't been listening for very long, because it is the spiritual successor to the Legacy of Kain series.
Here come the puns.
Here
A
we
narrative-driven action RPG where you play as the dead to fight the living, where your choices actually do matter. It's not like one of those things where you push a button and then you get a different ending. No, your actions will have direct consequences on the story as the game progresses throughout the years. Not just for yourself, but for other players as well. So that is definitely something to look forward to. And you can find all the information, including where to purchase a Founders Pack, at that link I just posted in the chat. Also, be sure to check out my DM's Guild page, where I got some 5th edition subclasses out right now. The Way of Emptiness Monk is my most recent one, and be sure to check out the Passion Domain Cleric, which should be coming out sometime this month.
Hell yeah. Hey,
Also,
Connor,
like-
if Dead House Sonata was a flavored milk, would it be Dead House Horchata?
Oh no!
Oh God.
Mm,
Why?
most-
I wanted to get in on this. And
It is
horchata
the
is
most-
delicious.
It is pretty delicious. And yes, it would be. It'd be black, though.
Nice.
And that'd be weird.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Bread Anna.
Past ciabatta.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Please fill the entire Unexpectables
Did someone
gateway,
use the
channel.
burrata already?
No.
Damn. No one's used the burrata pun yet? Okay. I'm saving that
Oh my
one.
god. Go in the Discord and just fill the gateway channels with Dead House Sonata puns. Please. That will brighten my day while darkening it simultaneously.
If it was a government-owned building... Sorry, hang on. That one needs to cook a little bit. If someone was listening to music in a government building, it would be a Fed House Sonata.
No, no, yeah, no, I'm done now. Leave it.
Listen, I get to make some too.
He changed the side that the pun
No,
was on,
it's
though.
the game
That's
that you're
called
part
innovating.
of. You can't enjoy what
Yeah,
you're doing.
It's called innovating.
Yeah.
If I wanted
Flipping
to make
script.
some,
I'm gonna go ahead and read
lasagna, hey, if I want to make some lasagna, I need some Dead House ricotta.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
God,
them biddies.
I'm happy. I'm happy to know that the puns are for both Saturday games now. All right, let's read out some bits and
Yeah.
subs, shall we, to round off the night. Where did we leave off? Read that one. Read that one. Oh, here we go. From Daverboy, thank you for the 100 bits. Give the game a dubstep soundtrack. Call that Dead Mouse Sonata.
No, it should.
All right, that one was pretty good. As if the game has a dubstep soundtrack, it's called Dead Mouse Sonata.
Oh, what was that old-timey evil laugh? What?
Oof. Cane Time, thank you for the 1,000 bits. That was strange. I don't think Twitch or Streamlabs likes me. That happened before in regards to my last message, but that seems worse than normal. Shrug. Great session, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
And thank you for the 1,000 bits as well. STSTW0131. Whoa, I'm entering a fugue state right now after the game. Thank you for the 5 months of Prime subbage. 2 months back to back. Not caught up though. See you in the archive. It's like episode 3. Cane Time, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Twitchy Anal. Thanks.
Nice. Oh, they had the what was it, Nucleolite Sphincter Cola or whatever.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Yeah, sorry.
Master you.
Maybe.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Laney, to be as accurate as possible, what would you say that Apex's special stats are?
Oh god, I don't remember what all the specials are. Strength is pretty high. Hold on. I'll get back to you in a sec.
Yeah, strength, perception, endurance, intelligence. Wait, no. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck.
I guess the other problem we run into is I don't know how those scale anymore. Like, it's been a while since
Fair
I've played
enough.
Fallout. I can tell you what my stats are in the system, but
Yeah. We'll get back to you on that one while you stew over it.
Yeah.
Nice stew.
Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. So, Connor, yes. I'm instituting a Metrolink counter. After 3 sessions, you're up to 2 Metrolinks. I know you understand what I mean. This will be fun. Well, hold on to your fucking hat, Burnout Vaughn. Because you're in for a bumpy ride. This is crammed full of references for people who live in the area, including me. Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. Oh god, I just got another one. In best soothing rehab voice, are you concerned about your chart appearance? Wait.
Yeah, you have to read it in the best soothing rehab voice.
Are you concerned about your charred appearance? Do the smooth skins discriminate against you? Ghouls for You is here to help. At Ghouls for You, we offer our services to match you with the best gang of roaming ghouls to offer you the support and vengeance you need. Ghouls for you. We're here for you, even beyond death. But ghouls aren't dead.
I do not discriminate against the ghouls.
Blackfoot Fair, thank you for the 100 bits. Hype Train. Magic Ninja Go. I miss Kirby more. Thank you for the 6 bits. Dusty Bone, thank you for the 100 bits. Love the session. Have a good night, because I know I will. I'm going to fall asleep to you all cringing at my Dead House Sinatra joke every single night.
Oh my god.
I liked that one, though. I liked that one.
Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Hey, Caitlin.
Yes.
Caitlin, if we wanted to go and get hot dogs, it'd be a doghouse sonata.
No. No. I can't.
Well, I know what I'm getting for lunch tomorrow.
For those who
Oh my
don't know,
God.
Doghouse is a chain of it's a hot dog fast food place. It's great. Love it. Anyway.
They serve them on Hawaiian king rolls.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I never get
that's
the
that
hot
good
dogs.
shit.
I never get the hot dogs. I get
I
the sliders.
always
I love the
Had
sliders.
the hot dogs.
You know,
I
if,
passed out in a doghouse once.
you know,
Oh.
Never
if,
mind.
You
We're not
too.
talking about that anymore.
you know, Dead House Sonata has to get a patch when it's released. It's going to be called Dead House Errata.
All right. Okay. that one was pretty good.
Finish those bits, please.
Magic Ninja Go. I miss Kirby more.
Oh.
Thank you for the 4 additional bits. Master Ryu, thank you for the 100 bits. Rabbit, would you do a Fallout 4 playthrough?
Yeah. Yeah. If people want it, yeah, I can definitely get that going.
Well, yeehaw.
Yeah.
Kane Time, thank you for the 500 bits. Hype Train. Master Ryu, thank you for the additional 100 bits. Nara has a throwable magic ripper, so Cynthia needs a normal one.
Oh yeah, I do.
Mad Monk Montague, thank you for the 500 bits. Come on, let me tell you. Come on, let me tell you about my best friend. I love you, Pepper.
Oh my god.
You are the best cow ever. Xenarthus, thank you for the 100 bits. Launch the Undead Navy, the Dead House Armada. And thank you for the additional 100 bits, Xenarthus, with the exact same message. He was really proud of that one. Masaru, thank you for the additional 100 bits. It's okay, Lanny. If you're okay with it, I'll ask another time in your streams.
So I actually typed it out in chat, what I think they would be, but I don't know what, I don't know how high is considered oh, this is absurd. No, you have too many stats, so. Your gear's broken, you hacked!
I mean, based off of your rolls, I'd say a 9 in your strength would be pretty apt.
Yeah.
For posterity, it's strength 9, perception 6, endurance 8, intelligence 3, agility 7, luck 1?
Yeah, I'm just luck isn't something I really count on, because luck is something that I'd say, that's part of the strange stat, I'd bet.
That is correct. Yeah, the way I'm flavoring strange is it's basically your luck, or things that can't be explained by any of the other stats.
Mm-hmm.
Zen Lita, thank you for the 100 bits. If the devs were wishy-washy on certain features, it'd be Dead House or not. Don't laugh at that.
I like it.
You're allowed to laugh at whatever you want.
All right. Let's send y'all packing on down the old dusty trail.
Yeah.
Where should we send you? Where should we send you?
People?
Anybody have any recommendations?
Theropod's on.
Yeah, Theropod's on. There's also Tabby Cato.
To be Cato. Be Cato. Yeah, why not? Let's raid Tabby.
All right, let's raid Tabby. Squish that cat. Squish that cat. Squish that cat. Squish that cat. No, just
Hey,
me.
Tabby Cato. Our raid message. Our images will be, "What are you doing to my cow?"
What
Oh
are
my
you
God.
doing to my cow?
I love it.
There you go. Don't look at
There.
memes. I see that and I will deny it. All right. Take care, everybody. I will see you Wednesday.
Eventually.
Yeah, I'll see you Wednesday for more Unexpectables. Take care,
Next
everybody.
time.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.